All right. Hey, I am super excited. It's another section tonight. I am excited because today I will be speaking on how you can generate your first 5,000 leads. I am super excited because people that, in fact, after last session yesterday, I started receiving a lot of money. People were thanking me because of the kind of value that they got. Can you imagine that? That was really powerful. That went to an extent to show me that, okay, this was truly an amazing section. So if you are gingered up, if you're energized, and if you are ready for tonight, I need you to give me that fire emoji in the comment section right now. I want you to put up your fire emoji, tell me your name and where you are joining me from. Why we give just 5 minutes for people to join us. Yeah, I know that it's 7:01 very soon. Yeah, the numbers are turning up already. So let's put up the fire emoji in the comment section. If you're excited, if you are ready tonight for me, let me know by giving me the fire emoji in the comment section. Thank you so much for joining tonight. I trust you got fantastic value last night, and I know that tonight is not going to be short of anything amazing and wonderful, right? And if you don't know, we've got amazing speakers and amazing panelists. I went for the best, right? So every speaker and every panelist that's going to be talking tonight are people that have results, right? These are people that have mastered the art of sales, they have the proven results, and they have track records, right? So welcome to this amazing conference. This is the Sales Hub Conference. In case this is your first time of joining, this is the Sales Hub Conference, the day two. The day one was yesterday, and the replay is still in the on my YouTube channel, right? I think you have like 2.5 thousand views at the moment. So you can see that it was really an amazing section. And trust me, if you go through that session, you're going to learn a whole lot about sales, right? Because this conference is definitely about how you can increase your sales, how you can 10x your sale in 2024. So if you're excited, I am seeing all of the fire emoji already. If you're excited, please let me know your name and where you are joining. And you know how we do it, right? There are three things I need you to do right away. The first thing, I need you to remove all distraction. If you're going to put your phone on silent, if you're going to turn off your notification, if you're going to close your social, turn off all notification. Put your phone on silent and remove all distraction, right? Now, the second thing that I want you to do, which you've always done, is to get your pen and your paper. Why do you have to do that? Very simple. Because there will be a lot you're going to be writing tonight. There will be a lot of notes. There will be a lot of important points. Please do not trust your mind. Write it down so you can always go back to it, right? That's the second thing that I want you to do for me tonight. The third thing that I want you to do, if you appreciate the kind of value that I'm giving you for free, the kind of speakers that I've brought in that are sharing fantastic value for free, the third thing that I want you to do is to take a screenshot of this live. If you're watching on your smartphone, if you're watching on your laptop, please screenshot this live and post everywhere. There's a share button in this live video. I need you to tap on that share button, copy the link, share it on your timeline, on your Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Telegram, every single place that you have an audience. Why? Because they will thank you for it. You know, one thing about when you are in a learning environment, don't just learn alone. Let your audience know that you are investing your time and effort to getting better. That's how you build a powerful brand. Whenever I am in a learning environment, I share it on my Facebook timeline. I'm not ashamed because we're always on a learning process. We're on a learning journey. So we'll keep learning. Does that make sense? Right? So I am tonight we're going to be working with time. We'll have our outline schedules and we are going to be working with time. That I can assure you. So without wasting much of our time before a lot of people join us, I want to quickly introduce the anchor for tonight's section. Right? His name is Akolade, and oh my God, the first time that I heard him anchor an event in Abuja, I was completely mind blown. And tonight you're going to be seeing the reason why I said this. because it's going to be total shutdown, right? He know how to grab your attention. He know how to make you laugh. He know how to make you enjoy the session. It was actually a physical session, but I dragged him. I dragged him and said, you know what, Akolade, you're going to do this for me. I want my audience to gain value, right? So if you're excited why I bring him live right now, I need you to put a fire emoji in the comment section, because he is going to be coming live right away. You are welcome. And I know that every single second we spend tonight will be worth it. All the speakers are going to be doing an amazing, fantastic job. Trust me on this. So with a round of, okay, you said, I am ready. Yes, I can see the comment section. I hope you can see my face and you can hear me very well. Can we make welcome to our anchor for tonight, Mr. Akolade? Thank you so much for joining, Akolade. Now you can take over the section.
Hi, hey Paul. Good evening. How you doing?
We are great, sir.
Amazing. Good to be here tonight. Hello,
Yes,
world. How you doing? Trust you're good from wherever you're watching us from. My name is Oluwatoba, and I will be your amazing host for tonight. And I'm so happy to doing this. A big thank you to Paul Chinedu for the invite. I so much appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, yeah, you're welcome to the Sales Arc virtual conference. And I believe yesterday was so amazing. I mean, with the lineups of speakers, with the lineups of speakers that we have yesterday, it was so fantastic. Going from Emeka Nobis to Abraham Orukpe to Fee Steven and to Joshua Mba. Yesterday was so loaded. And in case you don't know, you can still head on to Paul Chinedu's YouTube channel to watch that video. You just have to watch that video, okay? It's better seen than be told, okay? So tonight we are having another amazing rounds of sessions, and believe you me, you're going to have an amazing, beautiful time. If you're with me on this, I want you to just drop any beautiful emoji that comes to your mind or that express your emotion about how prepared you are for tonight's event. Please drop your emoji. And of course, as you're joining us, you can let us know where you're watching us from. Oh, I love that. They said if you follow Paul, you can never be poor. Oh, rider. I love that. Thank you so much. Amazing. So drop your emoji and let's get right into this. And of course, you know something here, that time is of utmost importance to us. So we do everything to ensure that we are right in time and we go by the time. So we'll be having our first speaker for this evening. Oh my goodness. Sales Act Conference 2024 is just where you need to be and where you are right now. Okay, so the first speaker that's going to open the floor is that energy mama, the one with the most vibe, okay? The one with that energy that's going to shake, and you feel as though you are hearing her in your room or wherever you're watching us from, okay? So briefly, I'll be reading our profile to you, and I just wanted to, as I'm reading the profile, just drop those emoji, drops the beautiful comments, all right? And let's get right into this. I'm so excited. I'm so happy, as you can see that, okay? So who is our speaker for tonight? Let's go. She is the convener of one of the biggest financial summits Abuja called the Wealth Creation Conference. And she is a trained personal finance, mindset, and personal development coach. She is a trained TEDx speaker, a certified Toastmaster, a creative event host, corporate compare, and a microphone oracle. Oh yeah, that's the MC. She is a prolific writer and a published author of 4 books and many ebooks. She is the CEO of Rosmarin Global Nigeria Limited, a registered company that trains on entrepreneurship, personal development, shameless marketing, daily credit alert, and capacity building. She is an advocate that every individual should be gainfully empowered regardless. And she has spoken at several events like the just concluded NBC Women Empowerment Program, Futo Student Week, Summit, where she spoke on daily credit alert. Do you hear the sound of that? Daily credit alert. I mean, before you go to bed, while other people spend their 24 hours on other things, at the end of your 24 hours per day, you are receiving money right there on your phone. Wow, that's amazing. She teaches that poverty can be eradicated through knowledge, and she has proven it over time. Our daily mantra is no one was born poor. We all inherited poverty somehow, but can disinherit it through knowledge. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to make welcome as I bring to stage the first speaker for the day two of the Sales Act Conference, Rosemary Chioma Obi. Please, I want to get those emoji. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Make it loud. Let's go. Hey, Mama, you're welcome. Good to have you here. How you doing? You're looking radiant as ever.
I'm actually really blushing right now.
No,
Hello.
you just need to catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it. You just need to. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh my goodness. I love this on the head.
Lots of money.
Awesome.
That's the
Awesome.
idea. Yeah.
Awesome.
How
I
you
think
doing,
tonight is for
Aqua?
people with that. I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing fantastic. And you?
Very well. You can see that, right?
Amazing. Amazing. Great. Great. Great.
Thank you
Great.
so
So we are here to
much.
drink
The
from your
intro
wealth.
was, I was wondering who's,
Yeah, it's yours.
go
It's
ahead, please.
yours.
Go
Of
ahead.
course. Of course. Yeah. The bio is just even small out of how amazing you are. I mean, if we should go ahead to read everything, that means we just close today and we share the grace, then everybody will return back home. Oh my God.
Thank you so much for that wonderful
You're
introduction.
welcome.
So,
You're
with what
welcome.
Ladi has actually said, I'm not sure I need to introduce myself anymore. Apart from
Ah,
those
no,
who are
no.
meeting me for the first time,
Oh
right?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Anyways, it's such a pleasure. It's such a pleasure to be here. First and foremost, I appreciate you, Lade, for welcoming me in a grand style.
You're
And
welcome.
to my boss and convener of the Sales Hack Conference, thank you so much for this platform. I appreciate it. And everyone who's joined in live, if you haven't actually, brought in someone else, try to share and make sure that everybody who needs to be in this live session is here. I don't like when we learn alone. Make sure you're impacting
Of course.
someone else's life through learning. Okay. So you already had it. Oh, Uche Ugwebe, Queen of Daily Credit Alert. Okay, you can say that again. I love that.
Of
That's the Daily
course.
Credit Alert on my head. As you can. uh, I'm excited to be here. Trust me, I am. All right. So everyone else, good evening, and
You have the
I
floor, man.
trust you're gonna have a mind blowing session, right? How many of you were anticipating to hear from me? I don't know, but I'd like to see that in the comment section. Let me see how energized you are. Let me see how ready you are to learn tonight. How many of you anticipated? How many of you have heard about me? I'm already selling shamelessly. I don't know what you're thinking, but I need to know who knows me here before I can start what I am here for. Okay, so let me see it in the comment section and make sure you're accompanying it with a very, very, very fire emoji. Okay. All right. I can see all of that. So thank you. Very quickly, without much ado, they've given me 45 minutes and I'm starting at exactly 7:15. So that means I should be rounding off at 8 on the dot. So in the next 45 minutes, allow me to teach you what you already know. However, but you have not been implementing. That's it. Oh, you're following me on Facebook. Oh, yes. If you're not following Rosemary OB on Facebook, then I don't know who you're following, because if you have a Rosemary in your life, your life will definitely become rosy. That's just what I have to tell you. So click on that follow button and let's do this so I can dish out all the daily contents you need to learn, especially on Daily Credit Alert, how to increase your sales and make money every other day. However, like I said, I'll try to keep to 45 minutes. So thank you all. Let me share my screen with you. I hope you're going to learn a lot from tonight's session. So if you're ready for tonight's session, let me see the fire emoji. Let me see how ready you are so we can do this together, okay? Let me see how ready you are. Give me the fire emoji. Let's go. Give me the fire emoji. Okay. I'm trying to bring up my slide here. Stuck somewhere. In the meantime, what do you think when you hear shameless marketing? What comes to your mind whenever you hear shameless marketing? Let's see how this works. What comes to your mind when you hear shameless marketing? Can someone give me an answer in the comment section? What comes to your mind when you hear shameless marketing? Okay, so I'm reading the comments. I'm also trying to understand how much you know about the topic we are going to consume tonight, because it's not enough to just come in not having an idea of what you want to learn. All right? So the topic says be shameless or go broke. Do you understand what that means? Be shameless or go broke. Very interesting. So when I was reached out to handle this topic, I smiled. Do you know why? This is one of my favorite topics. This is one topic that I can teach from, even if I'm sleeping and you wake me up and say, Rosemary, come and do this. I'll just give it, like, I don't have to wait too much before I can do. And I don't have to research, because it's something I have done over time. And it's something I have practiced, and it's something I am living every other day. So every result that you have seen me achieve today is simply because I learned the tricks with selling or in selling, and also I learned how to decode, because selling has a code. So if you can actually decode the secret of sales, you will definitely become wealthy. And I was very happy with the convener when he said this topic is strictly on sales. So, and I know that there is no how you can talk about sales without talking about daily credit alert. So whatever you want to do in your life, make sure that you have a product that can help you get that result. So the topic simply says, be shameless or go broke. How to increase your sales of product and services using shameless marketing. And of course, the speaker, meet her, Rosemary, serial entrepreneur, published author and writer, public speaker, and event host. Kola has done that already. Rosemary is the convener of the Wealth Creation Conference. So when you look at this picture, what comes to your mind? That's how big boys and big girls, that's how we ball. Let me not even go here yet. By the end of this session, you'll be learning proven strategies on how to make more sales for your products or services, little known secrets of shameless marketing that only a few marketers know about and they don't share, but I'm going to be sharing with you tonight. All right, so stay with me. Proven strategies on how to make more sales for your products or services. Before I take this point one after the other, I want to tell you something. There is no how you can be listening to sell shamelessly or increase your sales or anything that has to do with selling if you do not have a product. It's not possible. So, but then the truth is this: whether you are a career person who believes in just being in a place, probably you're doing a 9 to 5 and you don't think it's possible to actually have a product or something you can sell, then you need to start working on your mindset. And that takes us to the very first point we'll be looking at tonight: developing the right sales mindset. For sales to happen, there is a particular mindset you have to have as an individual for that to happen. Sales does not just happen. No, it doesn't. It's not magical, because you cannot attract what you don't believe in. If you believe that your sales will increase, and that's why I love the title of this conference so much. I can relate with it. It resonates personally with me because it says sales hack conference, meaning you need to hack the secrets around making sales to happen. You need to hack it. You need to decode it, just like what I said when I started early. And until you are able to understand the secrets around this, how these things work, be able to manipulate it you may struggle with making sales daily. However, the first step you need to take to ensure that this happens is to develop the right sales mindset. When you want to make money, what do? You believe you can make that money and it happens. When you want to get into a relationship, you believe it's going to work and you make it happen. In fact, you put in everything that is possible to make it happen because you would love it to happen, right? When you want to write an exam, what do? You study so hard, you put in the effort to make it happen, right? That's exactly what happens with sales. Inside everybody is a market. Every human being, every individual created by God has a market inside of them, waiting to be harnessed, waiting for expression to happen, waiting. The world is waiting for you to bring out this market. And what is this market that you need to sell for your sales to increase? Your knowledge, your skill, your expertise, your passion, and all of that. So you cannot say you don't have a skill, therefore you can't sell. You can't say you don't have knowledge. What are you having in your head? Your neck is an embody, is carrying all that you need to make sales happen, to make money attracted to you. But it's the way you have been going about it with the wrong mindset. That is why it's as if you're limited. So after tonight, I want you to develop the right sales mindset. And trust me, in the next 365 days or less, you would come back to testify because it's definitely going to happen. Can I hear you say amen, somebody? All right. And then the next thing you have to do is to seek clarity. I always share this story with everyone that I mentor, anyone who contacts me for a coaching session or my services, right? What is it? I didn't just start what I'm doing. Don't make that mistake because you're going to struggle or you keep wandering like a wandering general without focus, without a direction. Once you decide that you want to make sales happen for you, the next thing you have to do is to get clarity. If you need to seek that clarity session from a coach, make sure it's a coach who understands how these things work. Make sure it's someone who has the results that you desire. Make sure it's someone who has gotten there, an industry expert who you can call a role model, who you can model their practices, model their results, and achieve even a better result. Okay? They say follow who know road. That's how it starts. So, but then a blind cannot lead a blind. If you don't have clarity, why would you understand how these things work? So don't ignore the place of clarity in this journey. You must understand first that you have to do this and then gain clarity, develop a ticket so that you don't wallow away your time. Over time, nothing happens. You're doing the same thing and you're not getting results. It leads to frustration. To avoid that, start smooth. And the best thing to do about that, or the best way to go about it, is to get clarity for what you want to do, right? Then you can then go to the next thing, is to identify the kind of business you want to do that can attract sales. What do you want to do? What are you most passionate about? What is it that even if you close your eyes and you have to say, come and do this, you will? For instance, I'm a public speaker. I love the microphone. When Ladi was introducing me, he said, I'm a microphone oracle. I love, microphone is the tool of wealth for me. I don't know what is the tool of wealth for you, but 90% of the wealth that I have, or the money that I've made today, came from what I do with the microphone. All right. So for a public speaker, it's a lot easier. I can say, okay, this is the niche that I have carved for myself. This is what I want to do. This is what I'm most passionate about. And this is what gives me money. And so I give it my all to ensure that I make all the money that is around it. Because in that microphone, that you see it as a microphone, you just see it as a tool. I see it as wealth. So it depends on what you see about the tool that you hold or you're looking at. It may be even a bottled water around you that you've been ignoring. It could be that business that you need to scale up. It could be just, a Coke bottle or something you have been ignoring over time. But you just love to watch it. You're obsessed about it. You look at it. It could be that when people are singing in the choir, for instance, you may be in the other end of the church and you're like, hi, what kind of useless speech are they using? Music is calling you. There's something around that. So you going into there to provide a solution to that problem could be all you need to start making sales. So you need to identify the kind of business, but it has to come from the place of passion so that you don't get frustrated when you're not making money and you want to leave it. You don't also have to try out 1 million things before you get it. That's why clarity session is very important. So when you've identified the kind of business, carve a niche for that business, right? I don't need to emphasize on this more. It means you have to do what you have to do to stay on track and at the same time be balling big, cashing out money anyhow. Okay. Next thing you have to do is to have a reputable brand, a brand that eludes value, credibility, trustworthiness, excellence, professionalism, trust, etc. And that brand is you, because people will perceive you first, your character, before they can talk about your business. Except you're not the face of your business. I am the face of my business. So people interact with me first before my vintage fabric, for instance. People want to know me first before they give me that speaking gig. So if there's anything I protect the most, it is my credibility. Okay, so you have to also think about that. Your brand is your first signature to whatever 10 million naira, $10 business you need to sign. So if you have a questionable brand, then that's where the problem is. And then you have to look at building a community of buying audience online, Facebook followers, WhatsApp community, Telegram community, or even email lists. Which community would help you achieve that result? I don't know, for some of you, it could be all of it, but I really appreciate people, or rather, I admire people who do all of that. I'm not very strong with doing all the social media handles, but I know people who do that a lot. I'm stronger on Facebook and WhatsApp. Instagram, I just walk through or walk past. Then the others, God will help me. Do you understand? But some people can manage them strongly and they're getting results. Meanwhile, some just focuses on one and still gets the same results. So it depends on what works for you. Whatever case it may be, work out your salvation by yourself. The end goal is what? To upsell, to make sales to happen for you, to increase your sales in whatever business that you're doing. Meaning that if you're making, say, 100,000 naira revenue, at the end of this session with this conference and all of that, at the end of Sales Hack Conference, you should set a target of 100 million and then be able to make it. That means sales has happened in your business. Okay. And the way you can also do that is delivering quality value upfront using content. When you have built that community using Facebook, WhatsApp, etc., you nurture them with value. You prep them, you prepare them even for offers that will be made at the end of it. But you don't start selling when you don't even have an audience. You have to make sure that the TLC factor is there for you, that they trust you, right? They know you, they like you, and all of that. But first, they have to like you. That's the KLT factor. They have to know you first, like you, and then trust you. So because nobody trusts who they don't know, it's still about that brand perception. So if they perceive you as someone who cannot offer them what they have or who does not have solution to their problem, then it's a problem. So that's why you should also consider a niche that is hot enough when you're identifying the kind of business you want to do. I love my niche, the money niche. You know why? I mean, everybody likes money. They don't just like it. Everybody wants money. No matter how you try to lie to yourself about it, you want money. Whether you also like it or not, money makes things happen. Money makes you comfortable, gives you the kind of life you desire. So you cannot run away from it. Of course, there are also other niches. The health niche is also another powerful, very lucrative niche that if you get into it and you know what you're doing, you'll be cashing out, and all of that. So you have to identify what niche in particular. The food niche is lucrative as well. All right. Fashion niche is as well. Everybody wears clothes. Nobody wants to go around naked except you're mad. These days, mad people wear clothes. Do you understand? So whatever happens, identify that. And then when you do, create a community around it and feed them with value. So that when you're even making an offer, they don't know you're making offers at all. I'll use an instance with the product that I created recently. Okay, so I thought about how to reach a lot of people, that Nigerians, most Nigerians, let me say 70% of an average Nigerians don't like reading anymore. So when I authored Daily Credit Alert and sell it shamelessly, because to be able to get money daily, you have to be selling something, right? I found out that the way people were buying it when I authored it, there was traffic. Everybody wanted the book, but at some time later in the year last year, the traffic reduced, and then I started thinking, what can I do? I didn't actually have the answer, however, but having an accountability partner is another reason that your sales can actually happen. You know why? If you have someone who shares the same value with you and is able to tell you this is what you have to do to upsell your product to make sales happen for you, then do it. Go ahead and do it. So when I was inspired to create a product out of the book, the video creation, the video happened, the video course, it happened. And I found out that even as a pre-order, I didn't think anything will come out of it, because I'm like, how will people start pre-ordering a product they don't even know about, right? They haven't seen and all of that. But that was wrong. That was me limiting who I am. And I didn't know I had so much value, because if I put it out there before the pre-launch, I had made enough money that I could now say I'm okay, kind of, right? But because they have heard me speak about daily credit alert all the time, everything they needed about money, I had it. What did they do? Very quickly, they joined in, and the pre-order happened, the product was launched, and sales happened. So what did I do differently? I first gave them value upfront. I started giving them different contents that they can actually consume. And these contents are the ones that can educate your audience. They can show proof, testimonies or results from your customers, content that entertains your audience, that shows empathy, that you're human, you can feel what they're feeling. That's also relatable. That motivates and inspires your audience. Before you know it, they just start, liking you, trusting you, and then before, when you make an offer, they will buy, and you just keep selling. Tell your stories and how you struggled before you attained success, and strategically infuse your offer. That's what I've been telling about. So when I make an offer after a training, everybody doesn't run away. Why? They've gotten value and they've seen the solution. So that means whatever you're giving as offer should be solution based. Otherwise, it's going to be a struggle to make sales happen. Okay. Now, here are the 3 key reasons you should use stories a lot. Human beings connect with stories more than any type of content. Stories move them to take action immediately. Stories are more relatable than just mere facts. They want to relate with you. They want to be able to see, okay, this is it. So in your struggling phase, you can say, this is where you pour out all your struggles, frustration, the pain you felt when you were starting out, all the bad things that happened to you before you discovered what changed your life. I may not be able to tell you exactly how to tell these stories because the time is short. However, in my course, my video course, Daily Credit Alert Secrets, I took time to explain step by step how you can actually share the stories and nurture your audience using that particular content. All right. Then you can use words like, I was frustrated, I tried creating and selling all manner of products, I wasted lots of money at the beginning, etc. They want to connect. It could be somebody, you just hear someone in your audience, let's say Michael. Michael will just say, oh, this is me. He's actually talking to me. I was broke and couldn't feed. Wow. That part alone connects with someone. I was frustrated when I started. Someone can resonate with it, and then they want to listen. And at the end of it, you're offering the solution to that problem they have. I mean, sales will happen. At the discovery phase, you tell them this is where your reader, the turning point of your life. Your reader needs to understand this is the turning point of your life and how you discovered the one thing that helped you solve the problem you were having then. Okay? Now is what they are facing. You had that problem then, you were able to discover the solution to it. There's one thing, just like I told you, I was able to decode the secret of sales. And so it became a lot easier to start selling, right? You use words like, it continued like that until I discovered the daily credit alert secret code, until I was able to activate, until I discovered the blueprints. My dear friend introduced me to the formula. Getting to know about XYZ was a turning point in my life. This is what they want to hear. And they're not just hearing, they're seeing the results. And then you transcend into the success phase. You're telling them all the sweet benefits you are now enjoying as the result of that one thing you discovered, that one decision you made to buy that training, to buy that course. You saw that solution and you knew it was all you needed to get to the next phase of your life, and you jumped in, right? Make sure these things are highlighted because those are their key desires. Once they spot it, trust me, sales will happen. Okay. So you can use keywords like Fast forward to today, I now travel to different countries on vacation. As of today, the story has changed. I went from borrowing 2,000 to being able to afford my own car. I'm now a landlord, from being a tenant, etc. And they are seeing these things, all right? Clearly state the benefit of what you want to sell or what you're selling and how it will help them solve their problem. That's all that really matters to them. Every other long story you're talking about, they don't need it. Their attention span is short. Okay, then you can now make them an irresistible offer. Make sure your offer is so compelling, like they cannot say no. So these are components of irresistible offer. Clear benefits stated, bonuses attached. Choke them with bonuses. My friend does like 5 or has 5 bonuses for his training. Me, I'm trying. For my daily credit alert secret video course, I have 3 bonuses, right? Which, of course, when you get it, you will see that. Then clear call to action. What should they do afterwards? Urgency, scarcity, and guarantee. Make sure your guarantee is strong enough. Okay? Satisfy your current customers. Use testimonials and reviews and proofs, etc. So these tips are how to satisfy your customer. Sorry, guys, I have to rush because I want to keep to time. All right? So listen to their complaints. If there are any, follow up on them. Be responsive to their complaints. Communicate effectively. Exceed their expectations. Never joke with your credibility. All right, action plan. Moving forward, I want you to make a firm resolution that you want to increase your sales and act immediately using all the steps that I've just mentioned earlier. Be intentional with your branding and every content you put out there. It's very important. Perception is everything, okay? If you notice what I'm wearing, I have an upcoming conference. Of course, you already know I'm the convener of the Wealth Creation Conference. So from this week moving forward, most of the times, even at my live sessions, meetings I'll be attending and all of that, I'm going to be using my branded tee. Why? I am going to be meeting sponsors and partners, and I want to upsell the benefits that they stand to get as a company or an organization by partnering with the Wealth Creation Conference and all of that. So the first impression that happens when they see me, like the meeting when I attended yesterday, was okay. Oh, I saw it last year. It reminds them of something. So now for the rest of their lives, or at least until this event happens, they will not forget about the initials, right? It's branded the Wealth Creation Conference, TWCC. It will stick in their head. That is what branding does. Branding is very powerful. So you can never get sales wrong. You cannot even talk about branding, sales without branding. All right? Be strategic with your visibility and marketing skills, because that is what will give you the sales you desire. You see these points, these action points. If you can take it hook, line, and sinker and mean everything you've heard about visibility right now, trust me, your sales will go up. The numbers will even wow you. It will be so mind-blowing. You'll be wondering, am I the one who did this? For instance, if you haven't set your money goal for your business this year, that's actually very wrong. You should have started with that then January 1st, even last year towards this year, planning early. Of course, you always have to prepare for opportunities so that when they come, you're able to fit in, right? Visibility is one thing you should not joke with. And that is why you have to sell whatever it is shamelessly. Whether you're selling your skill, you're selling your knowledge, you're selling your talent, you're selling your expertise, you're selling your story, you're selling your experience, your obsession, passion, whatever it is that you're selling as a product or a service, trust me, you need visibility. I have made lots of mistakes, which I do not want you to make, by believing or depending so much 100% on organic marketing. What I have been doing for a period of time now has been organic, and the result has not been wonderful. Well, in my own small mind, I would say it is. However, with what I know now, I've been playing small. So I'm going to take visibility to another level this year, like I have started already. And I want you to do that. And the best decision you can make about visibility is to invest on Facebook ads. You see, pay Facebook to give you the visibility that you need. And I am so proud that at least I'm friends with someone who is very, very exceptional with that. His service with Facebook ads is top notch, and that's Paul Chinedu. If you have not gotten that course, that lead generation course, man, I don't know what you're waiting for. Do you understand? Because he took his time to explain to you whatever it is. And me, I don't even want to go through having to buy copy because I want results. I'm one person who really wants to go all out, getting the desired results. I pay him, contract him to do the thing for you because these guys, they know how to do these things, right? And he gets result faster than maybe I would have gotten. So when I am ready, when I've seen all the results, I cannot be playing around it. But for now, my visibility, I'm not going to play small with it. Video content, images, graphic, get a powerful graphic designer, put it out there. Watch what he does on his page. You understand exactly what I'm talking about. Me, that is a friend. I'm not going to be playing small now. Well, he doesn't even want anybody around him playing small. So you just have to take visibility very powerful so that your sales can upscale. All right. And then marketing skills. That is what will help you get the desired results around your business, the results you want, the amount you have set out for this year in your business. Your marketing skills has to really, really, really be up there. Lastly, decide from tonight to invest in everything that will help you increase your sales. Just like what I said earlier, invest in video content, catchy designs, paid ads, whatever it is that you know that is going to help you put your market out there, sell shamelessly so that you will not go broke. And in conclusion, just like the topic, I'm sure you've chosen to be shameless with your marketing than going broke. So if that's your decision, congratulations. I wish you massive sales. Remember, mindset is everything. So any day you don't sell shamelessly, you're just one day away from poverty or going broke. And in the words of Emeka Nobis, I'd remind you, nobody knows a silent expert. And I will ask you right now, nicely, please carry your market for head. Sell anything shamelessly. If they say you're making too much noise, don't reduce your voice. Put it on their faces every day. Choke them with your product. They will definitely buy somehow. But don't go giving products that are mediocre. Don't go giving products that are not value field. Don't just create anything as product. No. If you know the worth of what you have as market, my dear, sell it shamelessly. When I authored that book, Sell It Shamelessly, Emeka Nobis wrote the foreword of that book. That book is powerful. That was what I had in mind. I broke down the steps from which how you can actually keep selling until people just, okay, you know what? This woman is good. This man is good. Let me just do this. Okay? I want to believe that you are a powerful marketer because you've got all the potentials, all the tools that you need to sell anything. You just have to learn more and improve on the skills that you already have as far as marketing is concerned and keep selling. I know that in the next 365 days of this 2024, you will return with your sales testimonies and a lot of tithes. Okay? This is what I am wishing you. I love you, and I know that you will not go broke because from today, you will be shameless with your marketing. And when that happens, your sales will increase to 10 times and we'll come back to testify. All right? So thank you for having me. This is it. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Wow. 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 That was massive. You know, there's something that chews me about Rosemary, and that's the fact that she is a walking knowledge. You needed to see the way she was just pouring those things. Be like, has she rehearsed all these things? No, she hasn't. That's to tell you how much she studies, how much she gives herself to knowledge, and it is evident. All right. She said two things that I'm going to share with us. The first one was that the blind cannot lead the blind. And you can see clearly that with everything she had shared so far, that she is not blind. So she's not leading anyone because she does not know what to do. She is actually practicing these things. And the results are there. Please, I want you all to use your emoji to help me celebrate Rosemary Chioma Obi for that beautiful presentation. Please use your emoji. If you want to clap, clap. If you want to send fire emoji, please do so. Do so for the queen of daily credit alerts. Wow, DC, I love that. I love that. Thank you so much, Rosemary. We are so happy to have you here. Then there's another thing she said that I always feel that like, man, this is true. She said, inside everybody is a market. Inside everybody is a market. And that is way, way profound. Thank you so much, ma'am. Chinedu, please, I really appreciate you. Thank you for doing this, for bringing these giants together to share from their wealth of knowledge. And sincerely, if you really, really do value knowledge, you would know that what you've learned from yesterday till this time, they are not things that you should trivialize or joke with. Okay? I kid you not. These speakers are amazing. They are giants. These are people that if you want to get their time to sit with them one
Okay,
on
so
one.
Ladi, I left
Okay.
I left 15 minutes. I left 15 minutes of my time for questions. I didn't exhaust it. It was intentional.
Okay, okay,
So
okay,
just in
great.
case I have to take any questions, I just
Okay,
left. I still
brilliant.
have 15 minutes. Mhm.
Brilliant.
So they can actually ask their questions. You put it up there.
Okay.
I want to entertain one or two questions before I round off my session. So that's why I had to
All
end
right.
before the time.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. So if you have any questions, please
Yes, you
feel
have
free to
to
drop
release
them.
to the world. The world is waiting.
I didn't
The
get that.
world is waiting for your market. Release it already.
Yes,
She's
yes.
saying something. Okay.
Oh,
She said if she
oh,
has a market to release to the world.
yes, that's great.
Lekan, thank you. I know. Thank you. I get that a lot. Thank you so much. I appreciate.
So bring in your comment.
Joshua.
What are those words that actually gave you that aha moment, those rhema that you received? Drop them in the comment section, okay? This is one way by which you can encourage the speaker so she can know that truly you've really, really learned something, okay? So please do that. Please do that. Drop your questions, drop your comments, and let's get to read from you.
Okay, so I'm seeing a question there.
Okay,
I can
go
see a
ahead.
question from Lekan. What are the strategies for marketing shamelessly? Oh, great. Amazing. There are no particular strategy to market shamelessly. Everybody has what works for them. For some persons, they do more of live video sessions. Some people don't even want to show their faces. Some want to just have a physical shop or an office and do their thing. Some people are online cashing out daily. Some people have digital products that they are selling, maybe through seller or any of these platforms. So it depends on what works for you. But for me, what I use, you see this smile. Somebody said it already. It's a magic one for me. I always interface with most of my customers. And when I realized that it was a strength that I had, okay, it was a lot easier. So I cannot come to you to sell any product and you turn me down. Even if you want to say no, see, this smile will not even allow you. So for you, it could be your courage, it could be your aura, it could be your voice, it could be your height, it could be anything at all. But you need to identify it by yourself, right? When I identified that I have a signature smile, I started using it a lot. So when I'm invited and I'm on that stage speaking, whether I'm doing an MC job or I'm anchoring an event or moderating a panel session, I am wearing it. The next customer is in that hall, waiting just for me to come down from the stage so they can give me their complimentary card. Oh yeah, this is the next job, and I gladly take it, right? If it's about my vintage fabric, because I also sell vintage fabrics, right? I will definitely let you understand why you should actually buy this. So most of the times why people struggle with sales is you're more concerned about selling than offering value. So you need to understand that before you convince someone to buy, you don't need to do too much. Just show them the solution they are looking for. Someone comes to buy a vintage session, a vintage fabric. I cannot just sell to you. I'll let you understand that, you see, if you're going for that next event, that president you want to meet, that interview you are attending, there is no how you will wear this vintage fabric and you will not ace that interview. That next job, you're going to get it. And the benefits of this fabric is that it gives you the confidence you need. It makes you look classy, so you don't need to break a bank before you can afford it. It's quite affordable, yet it gives you the classy look that you desire. And when you step into the crowd, you are like that one particular special precious stone. Everybody turns to look at you. I will lecture you and I will be able to sell that fabric to you because you have seen the benefits. Okay, you want to look good, you want to have this courage, you want confidence, you're going to ace that exam. So your mindset, I've already worked on your mindset. You have to believe you will. So by the time I do all of that, trust me, it's a lot easier to sell. And when you go, that thing happens. Maybe universe heard my voice and aligned with what I have said, and it makes it happen. The person returns with 3 other customers, 5 other customers, and that's how it happens. So you have to know what happened. Another strategy I use personally are affirmations. Before I leave my house every morning, I would have written the daily goal, how much I want to achieve for that day. I don't make that mistake of not talking about it to God first, right? Or speaking to the universe about it. So I will set 100,000 naira targets on sales today. I will start planning how many units of my product do I have to sell to be able to meet that 100K, to be able to make it happen. How many units of my products, right? I break it down. How many people do I have to reach or go to or make them see my products before I am able? So before now, organically may have been tough. I would have been struggling. But now I can imagine with adverts, with Facebook ad and Instagram ad, I don't need to do too much. I'll be working smart and be cashing out daily. So this one, maybe it will no longer, the next book will no longer be daily credit alert. It will now be hourly credit alert. Before you know, it's now the seconds credit alert. You just tell like this, your phone will be pam, 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 alert to just be dropping anyhow. That's the target, that's the goal. Do you understand? For now, we're still on the day. Now we are moving. So with all the marketing strategies I'm discovering and with what I've learned about Facebook ads and all the things I need to do extra, video creation, video content, badass graphic designs that are speaking volume. When you see it, even if you don't have a need for that product, you will buy it. Trust me, human beings buy sometimes based on emotions, okay? Even when it's not really related to their problem. But for the mere fact that you've shown them that you exude excellence, you exude something that they want to identify with, whether it's solving their problem or not, most of the times they just have to buy it. If it's a frame, for instance, that you're selling, they just want to buy it and then hang it on their wall just to be looking at it every day. Maybe they never even really fancied frames, but because it's coming from you and the way you marketed it. For instance, there's this boy in Aba. I don't know how many of you have seen that small boy. He sells plantain, he sells oha, vegetables and all of that, right? Have you seen how that boy markets what he does? Buy fresh vegetable straight from Canada to Aba. It makes you look fresh and younger. He is selling you fresh vegetables. He's telling you it came from Canada to Aba. He's giving you the benefits of that ugu, telling you how it will nourish your body and make you look younger, etc. That boy has been trending. Before you know it, you know how social media is. He's out there. Now, can you see his own strategy? And above all, he wears a smile all the time, doing it with passion. People are always anticipating to see him so they can buy from him. Do you understand? So you have to watch or look out for what works for you, something that can make it a lot easier. You are enjoying what you're doing, yet you're making sales. I don't know if that answers your question, Lekhan, but I cannot tell you this, you must follow this principle because no, it's different for everybody. Do you understand? Just identify what works for you and use it to cash out and make sales, right? Shizzy, do you offer clarity sessions? Oh, yes, I do. Very well. That's why I'm a mindset coach. That's one of the services I offer. I'm a mindset coach, okay? And then to actually help you with everything you need to know more on this session that I handled tonight, that video course sells for 10,000 Naira, okay? In it's 8 modules, and it has for every module, I took my time to break down everything that you need step by step. Like as you're watching, you're implementing and you're seeing results. Okay. It's beautiful modules, interesting sessions. You can imagine what I took my time to create. So trust me, you need that video course to be able to get money daily. So it's one thing to just make sales. It's another thing to make sure it is consistent. That there are two different things. It's not about making sales today and the next sales happens in 50 years. No. For those who are in real estate, like they will tell you the sale happens once and that one, when it comes, is powerful. While you're waiting for that one powerful one that will happen 3 months after, what else are you doing extra? What product have you put out there? Right? Even if you don't have a product, do the affiliate thing. Get a product. I have affiliate people for my market. For my books, I have affiliates. For my vintage fabric, I have affiliates. I don't stress them. These guys sell 50%, they take, and I'm good. Do you understand? So ensure that you have a product that you're selling and make sure it is consistently bringing you money. And that is what the daily credit alert video course addressed, so that you know how to do it step by step. Create your own products, create your own video course, create your own digital product. Apart from making it daily, it gives you passive income. For the rest of your life, you continue to earn from that one product. You may not need to create another one. You just keep increasing the price. Paul Chinedu had his lead generation course at 15,000 naira last year. January 1st, he increased it to 25,000. Meanwhile, he had it for 15,000. He started at 10,000. After a couple of months, it became 15. Because what happened? The perceived value kept increasing. The more people made demands for it because of the value that was poured inside that particular course, it kept increasing. And before you know it again, to get to 50K. So if you don't buy, just the same thing with this video course, it is selling at 10,000 now. You think is, well, you're waiting. Well, I will not say much on that. Get yours if you really want to learn these things, all right? And then lastly, do you think text content creation or video content creation is best for building a brand? Powerful, powerful. Not just anyhow content creation, Funke, not anyhow. There's something I love about my friend. He says, if it's not professionally done, if it's not professionally done, forget it. Okay? So it has to be professionally done. You can use your phone, but make sure the editing is top notch. Video content creation, these videos actually give you more visibility than content itself, than the written one, text content. So I would always tilt towards video content creation. Tests are powerful, graphics, when the graphic is powerful. But what converts mostly are videos now. That's why content creators are cashing out every day, like ritualists, every day, powerful. See the video Chinedu posted how many days? Just yesterday, less than 24 hours. Look at how many views he already has. So that's how powerful video content creation. So I would always choose video content creation over text content creation. So for my brand that I'm still building, I am tilting towards video content. I will choke you guys with video creation. Don't worry. So watch out for that.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Please, that'll be the last question for tonight. That'll be the last question for tonight. What do you say? You said something. Rose, you said something?
For a start, how much? That one is Chinedu's question.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. I saw why he's smiling. I don't understand why you just said you're just smiling.
You know, that's my signature, right? That's my signature. So I just have to bring it on. And when I'm also with the Queen of Smiles, definitely I should go with the flow. You get it? So that's if we should leave Rosemary here to answer all the questions tonight, believe you me, she's going to keep talking and keep talking. This is somebody that you can wake up in the middle of the night and say, hey, Rose, I'm going through this, and that. And she will tell you, okay, this and that, as though she had rehearsed everything. That's to tell you how powerful and how knowledgeable she is. Please, brethren, ladies and gentlemen, go to the comment section and drop your favorite emojis. We need to celebrate this living legend. Sincerely, we need to appreciate you. Thank you so much for your time. You've done amazingly well. Thank you, and thank you. Okay. So,
thank you.
You're welcome. Do have a blessed night. All right. So, guys, I believe you've heard it all from Rosemary Choma Obi as she taught on shameless marketing. So, for everything that she has said, yeah, they are beautiful words. They are amazing. But the most important thing is for you to actually take action. You see, over time, or Back in the days, we hear that knowledge is power. But now we've discovered and we have affirmed that the true statement is applied knowledge is power. So if truly you want to be powerful, if truly you want to amass wealth, it is not on the information you receive, okay? But how best you are able to maximize or take action on the information that you've received. So you've just had another information tonight. So the best thing you can do to encourage first yourself, then secondly, the speaker, and thirdly is the organizer of this beautiful event is for you to take action so you can return and show gratitude. So it is not much of you saying, thank you, ma, thank you, sir, for this. It is much of you coming with proofs that that thing you taught us then, I took action and I'm able to get results for it. And I believe somebody is going to start taking action today. All right. There is not that there is no particular time for action other than now. Okay. The best time to take action was yesterday. The next best time is now. So this is Sales Arc Conference 2024, and I believe you are already enjoying yourself. Okay, so while that is going on, we are waiting our amazing panelists as they join us tonight. Another thing that is, I'm so excited about these two panelists we'll be having tonight. Yeah, and that's because of the kind of results they've been able to command over time. Okay, so before I speak about them, I want you to do something. While you are watching me live, please, there's a button close to this video. If you're watching on YouTube, or if you're watching on your mobile device or your laptop, please, there's a button there that reads subscribe. Kindly subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe to this channel. It is important that you subscribe to this channel. Okay, Chinedu Paul, try to subscribe to that channel so that you will keep getting more and more of this amazing stuff. So I want to read from you the comment section. What so far that you've been here, what are the things you've learned that have become the highlight for you, that have become something so deep that you really held on to, that this I'm going to ensure that I will take action on them? I want to read from you. Please share with me. While that is going on, I'll be reading the bio of one of our amazing panelists. Tonight is powerful. I'm feeling the heat already. I'm feeling the heat already. Okay. Of course, you know, we have two beautiful and amazing panelists joining us tonight, and they'll be sharing from their wealth of knowledge. So one of the panelists, the first is, let me read his bio. And once he comes on live, I want you to please blow up your kisses, blow up your praises, your emojis. Just download everything on that comment section. Let him feel the vibe and the energy that, yeah, he's been welcomed. All right. So let's have this. He is the CEO, Superlative Fitness Limited, a brand he built from scratch, which focuses on sales and distribution of all kinds of fitness and sports equipment. For over 4 years, he has leveraged social media to make income in multiple millions, influence, and has been a positive impact on over 1,000 entrepreneurs. From his years of experience, he has decoded the exact systems and structures needed to grow a profitable 9-figure e-commerce business. Is the founder of Ecom Growth Factory, a community where entrepreneurs are trained on how to scale their business leveraging on the internet. Ladies and gentlemen, at the Sales Arc Conference 2024, let's make welcome Mr. Fortune Chidera, as it will be one of the panelists addressing issues that borders around e-commerce and how to build a 9-figure e-commerce business profitably. Hello, Mr. Fortune. How you doing?
Hello. Good evening.
Yeah, good
Just to
evening. Good
confirm,
to
can
have
you
you
hear
here.
me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, cool, cool. Yeah, good to have you here too.
Amazing, amazing. I love everything about you, from the glasses, from the hoodie. No, no, no. Top notch, top notch, top notch. I love that. And
You
your
know they
smile is
greet me
beautiful
here.
too. You're welcome here, sir.
Yeah, thanks, thanks, thanks.
How have you been today?
Yeah, I'm good. Uh, been pumped for this conference.
Hello?
It's not easy. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you now. How have you been
Yeah,
today?
yeah. So yeah, today has been a great day. I've been preparing
Amazing.
for the conference, and
Great.
it's good to be here. And nice meeting you too.
Amazing and amazing. Nice, nice meeting you finally. Your name is actually bringing everything about you, fortune, and you're actually fortunate. That's too much.
By God's grace.
I love that. I love that. I love that. So, how long have you been into the e-commerce business?
Okay, I'll just say since 2020, but I started in 2019, but I used the 2019 to learn the ropes and know how to
Okay.
come up. So I started
Wow.
pushing it fully in 2020. Yeah.
Wow, I love the fact you mentioned something that, though it's just a simple line, but it is very deep. And that is the fact that you said you learned the ropes. That means you actually studied and mastered what you are doing now, which is very profound. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Okay, I would like to read the bio of our next panelist, and I'll bring both our next panelist and our already seated panelists here so that we can start the interview proper. Okay, the panel session will start proper, and I'll be an amazing moderator for that. So, who is this powerful, enigmatic panelist? He's a multiple award-winning internet entrepreneur, international conference speaker, influencer, widely celebrated online business coach and consultant. He has spoken at conferences in over 5 countries, including Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon, Kenya, and UAE, and has also spoken on countless virtual stages with thousands impacted in the process. He is the head coach and founder of Zero to Hero Affiliates, aka ZTHA, his group coaching program, which has raised 100 plus online millionaires in the last 24 months, and is now the leading membership for raising top performers in the affiliate marketing space with over 13,000 plus members from over 48 countries and 13 affiliate programs. Is a multiple award-winning fast rising influencer in the personal development, transformation, and make money online space in Nigeria. And his impact on thousands of people is undeniable. I think I can begin it. I need to feel your fire. Please drop them. News of
Free
his
fire.
works are spread abroad as his inspiring transformation story was featured on FOX, NBC, and CNBC. And he has shared stage with great minds such as Pastor Godswill Oyo, futurist Kwame Opoku, Steve Harris, Just Ibe, Sam Harvard, amongst others. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to Sales Act Conference 2024 our panelist, Mr. Kenny Unwokoye. Hello there. How are you doing, sir? You're welcome.
Hello,
You're
everyone.
welcome.
Can you
You're
guys hear
welcome.
me?
Yes,
Welcome,
loud and
Kenny.
clear. Loud and clear.
All
Loud
right,
and clear.
fantastic. Awesome to be here.
Amazing. How have you been today?
Well, it's been an amazing day. Thank God for
Great.
life and God for progress. I'm also very
Amazing.
excited. Yeah, big thanks to Chinedu for the invite, and I'm excited.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay, so I will ask one question from you and Fortune. So, what is that one thing you are grateful for today? One thing that you are grateful for. So, you go first.
The biggest thing I'll say I'm grateful for is my struggle
Mm,
because yes, my struggle is the biggest thing I'm grateful for because, your mess is what becomes your message. If I didn't have a
Mm,
mess, I wouldn't have a message today. I mean, when I
mm,
talk about how I struggled in my first 11 months doing internet marketing, and I talk about the real things that I struggled, the pains that I went through, it becomes
mm,
relatable to someone who is currently struggling, right? And then when I
mm,
talk about how much success I've achieved in a short space of time, it becomes more relatable in that sense. So I would say one of the biggest
mm.
things I'm grateful for is my struggles.
Wow. Wow, that's profound. I was actually expected to hear I'm grateful for life. But
No, you soon hear it.
Not today.
that
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
deep, right? Okay, let's have it for Fortune.
Yeah, first of all, I'm grateful for life. At least you've heard it now, okay? Then then in the business aspect, since we're in a business conference,
Okay.
Ken has already said that, right? So I'm grateful that I didn't have everything figured out at once.
Mm,
The journey wouldn't have been sweet like this. You understand?
mm,
So coming up, you're month one, you're struggling with this. You find a way to get over it. But it wouldn't have been sweet if you just had everything dropped on your lap. Like, okay, this is how to do this stuff or everything. Yeah. So I'm just grateful for that trials and tribulations that always came and we're able to pass them. Even the ones that are still coming and we're still going to pass them. So I'm just grateful for that and everything.
wow. Wow, wow. That's really, really massive. That's telling us that everybody has got a story that they need to embrace. Telling us that pain
Yeah.
is in itself a gift. Profound. Profound. Okay, because of our time, we go right into it. So our audience, Kenny Nwokoye will be taking us on how to build a nine-figure affiliate marketing business. Okay, so I want you to stay tuned. Grab your popcorn. No, don't grab popcorn here. This is not movie. But grab your pen
Have
and
a
your
pen.
paper. Let's get
Yeah.
right into this. Okay, who should I start with? Kenny, Fortune.
Which letter comes first?
Who should I start? Okay, let's go with Fortune. Okay, Fortune is
Yeah.
is telling us about building e-commerce business. So if I may ask, Fortune, what are the key factors you consider when you're selecting the product to sell in your e-commerce business for optimal profitability? Like the key factors, what are the major things you consider when you think of selecting a product that will give that big boom?
Okay. Um, Market demand, how
Okay,
well the market demands whatever you want to sell. Two is going to be scarcity. Okay, so
okay.
in the e-commerce space, you can't just sell whatever someone can go to the street and buy, right? So
Mm,
we sell products that are kind of scarce. That's why you see that most people import what they sell. And scalability. Can you scale this product? There are some products that are just for like 200 people, and after you deliver to those 200 people, you can't see more customers to buy. So I'll say
mm,
one is market demand. Is your market demanding this thing? Is there market for this product you want to sell? Then I'll say two is that scarcity. I hope it is a bit scarce, okay? Because if it's a
mm,
product that, I mean, it is a product that they can just walk down their street and just see, man, trust me, it might not sell like you want it to sell. Then three is the scalability. I hope this product you want to sell is something that can be scaled to. You can sell like 1,000 pieces, 2,000 pieces, 5,000 pieces, and yeah, that's if you want massive funds. So, but if you want the small funds, fine and good. You can overlook these things. Yeah. So
mm.
those are the three things I would just like to point out.
Wow. Thank you so much for that. One key thing I can pick here is for e-commerce business, you don't have to sell something or you don't need to sell something that your customer can just go across the streets to get. I think that's one
Yeah.
is should be a golden rule. A golden rule. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for that, Fortune. All right, to Kenny. First, it's a between one question, and this is it. The first one is, can you explain in simpler terms what affiliate marketing is? And the second one is, what are the criteria that guide your choice of product to engage for affiliation? What are those criteria you use to judge those things? Let's have it.
Okay, so the first question, what is affiliate marketing? It reminds me
Yeah.
of a very interesting story I shared with my Twitter audience yesterday.
Okay.
I remember a friend of mine who DM'd me on Facebook about a year ago. She said that she was looking for communities where she was going to be able to train because
Okay.
she's on a contract with Facebook, and Facebook pays her for everybody she trains on how to use Facebook tools for advertising. She gets paid. And so she comes to me and she says, I'm looking for communities. I hear you have a big community with affiliate marketers. I said, okay. So how much is Facebook paying you for this thing that you're doing? And then she tells me that Facebook is paying her XYZ amount per head. I said, how much is my cut? And then she laughs and says, okay, fine, I'll pay you 200 naira per head. And I said,
Wow.
deal. And I connected her to my community. And as I connected her to the community, she trained everyone. And after she trained, she got paid the following day. I loved the feeling of making money for doing almost nothing. So I decided to make it more permanent. And I said, can I introduce you to someone else? And she said, yes. And I introduced her to somebody else. This time it was a bigger community. And she came, she trained, almost 5,000 people were trained. And the following day, another one again, almost 1 million, in one day. I said, now that, you guys, you see what happened between me and her was a simple affiliate arrangement, connecting someone to a solution that they're looking for in exchange for a cut. That's what affiliate marketing. When you connect a buyer to a seller, and you make money in the process, you have done affiliate marketing. Whether you choose to admit it or not. 9 out of 10, in fact, 10 out of 10 times, real estate marketers don't know that they are affiliate marketers.
Of course, yeah.
They do not know. But maybe somebody needs to wake them up. That even real estate marketers, when they connect buyers to sellers, they are actually earning a commission, right? And that is the definition of affiliate marketing. So answering your second question, what do you look out for when you're trying to choose the products that you decide to affiliate for? First and foremost, you have to choose a product that is high converting, right? You naturally do not want to go and bring a product that you're going to be doing all the heavy lifting by yourself. And I find this to be very common in the Nigerian affiliate marketing space, right? We have hundreds of vendors, thousands possibly, and these people, they launch a product. When they launch a product, they don't do any work on their own part. They have misunderstood the role of an affiliate marketer. So they believe that the affiliate marketer is the one who is supposed to sell their product while they sit back, relax, and make passive income. Whereas they do not understand that the affiliate marketer is the adrenaline factor, not the engine. They are the ones who are supposed to sell their products. The affiliate marketer just gives them more sales. This is how to identify a product that you should promote. Find something that is already doing well on its own. An example, when I launched my last course, when I launched that course, I had already sold 1,000 units of that course before I listed it anywhere. And this was even after more than 300 people had begged for us to list it, for them to promote it. And so that's one indicator, right? High conversions. The second one is one that Fortune mentioned just now, and that is what? Demand, right? But I would also add relevance, because there are some times when you have built a list for yourself, you have a list of people who pay attention to you, but it's very possible that those people do not need what you have to sell. It is not enough for you to have 100 people that see your stuff every day. You can't just come and randomly post something in front of them, hoping that they're going to buy something from you. That's what they call hope marketing. So what I do instead, just to validate what I choose to promote, is I ask simple questions. When you ask a simple question like, hey, I just found something, a solution to XYZ problem, but I want to know how many people in this place have that problem. So type XYZ, whatever you want to use, any keyword, type the word if you have the problem, and I'll tell you what the solution is. Simple. What you have done is you have validated the products that you want to promote. So once you find a couple of people who are really interested, then you know, okay, there's demand for this thing, it's relevant to them, so let me just give them the product to go and buy. Simple, right? So you always want to make sure that the product that you are selling or the product that you are recommending to people is something that is relevant and something that is in demand. Now, here's something very interesting that most people do not do when it comes to this part. There are times when the product itself is not in demand, but you, as an experienced marketer, can create that demand.
Yes.
You guys know that, right? You can actually create demand. And so what I usually do whenever I want to create a demand is I do something called an ask campaign, right? You do an ask campaign, and I'm not the only one who does this, by the way. There's a lot of people who do this. It's just that many of us don't pay attention to this. So it passes you, right? So you don't see it. So an ask campaign is basically a very simple process where you simply ask a question that makes people to give you the answer you want. An example, you already know you want to sell a particular product, but you want it to be that let them be the ones that decided it, not you.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by creating demand. When you ask questions, it makes it look as though people have asked for something. Say, okay, fine, let me give it to you. You say you want it, let me give you.
Wisdom.
Demand, right? So that is creating demand. And then, of course, you want to consider the commissions that is being paid. If you don't want to suffer to promote a product that has very low commissions, right? And I feel like this is the point where vendors and affiliates have not yet met eye to eye, because there are some vendors that have this scarcity mindset about I cannot pay affiliates too much, I know. But then on the brighter side of that, there's also the fact that if as a vendor you know how to sell your stuff, then you should just promote it by yourself and don't depend on affiliates. But in a situation where you want to work with affiliates, then you should be ready to compromise. You should be ready to pay good commissions, right? And normally the commissions we see in Nigerian space, especially for digital products, is anywhere from between 30%, sometimes as high as 80% commission for making a single sale, right? So commissions is also very, very important to consider. And then finally is the product quality, right? Does this product actually deliver on what it says it does, right? So naturally, you don't want to promote something to your audience or promote something to people that is not going to help them to solve their problems. So you want to always make sure that whatever it is that you choose to promote has to be something that solves their problems, something that is high quality and delivers on its promise. So that's it.
Wow. This is a course on its own, like a crash course on selecting profitable affiliate products. Wow. Thank you so much for that, Kenny. Thank you so much for that. I don't even have any words to say that, because you really hit the nail on the head. Yeah. And I love your analogy of affiliate marketing, the description, so it can be well explained to anyone, regardless of your background, your age, or your race at all. Okay, Fortune, I get this a lot, where a lot of people, they struggle with the issue of setting the right prices for their product. Okay, so they have this product that they want to ship down to sell to people, but they are caught in between. Oh, hope they won't feel I'm too I love money too much, this price is too outrageous. So if I should ask you, how do you approach setting competitive and attractive pricing strategies in this our ever evolving online marketplace? Things are just coming up here and there. A lot of involvement is being done. So how do you approach setting the right competitive and attractive pricing strategies? What is your method?
Okay. One of my mentors would say nothing is too expensive and nothing is too cheap. So that's
Mm,
one. So one thing I do is, if it's a product that's already in the market, like that's already in the African market, you can sell like Africa. Okay, so if it's a product that's in Africa, I can just do like, okay, maybe this person's already selling like 30,000 naira. So I
okay.
can test that person's price and I can test like 35,000, because
Mm,
we just test everything. Everything boils down to testing. Then when you get a winner, you scale that price. So you can get like 2 different pages or like 3 different pages, test 3 different prices. Once you get the orders, you know that okay, this price is working. I've done this for countless products. Okay, so I know it's something that works. So once we just test different prices, that's for products that are already in market then. But if it's a product that okay you've tested and it's not in the market, like it's not in the Nigerian market or in the African market, and you just want to bring it in, okay. One thing we do is when we've brought it in, maybe just test the ad, see that it's something that's going to convert at any, just put any price first. See that something that's going to convert. You've done your market analysis, you've done your market research, seen that okay, this is a winner. Then you check your landing cost, check out every expenses. If you're going to be doing like pay on delivery, you're going to check how much you're going to be laying down to whichever state it is, how much you're going to be delivering. Then we do like times 2 or times 3. Now, this happens. You make more gain because you're the first mover here, right? This is what I call like first mover advantage. So you're the first person just bringing this product into the country. So you make more gain, and that's why it seems it is a bit lucrative, okay? But we still have our struggles. So when you just do that kind of stuff, you list your expenses, the amount you use to bring it in, the way bill cost, the delivery charges, do like times 2 or times 3. Test. It still comes down to testing, right? So once you test the 2x price, test the 3x price. Look, customers, this Nigerians have money. Forget this thing they are saying. So once once you do that stuff, you test, and whichever price goes well for you, you scale the hell out of it and make however whatever amount of money you want to make from it. So that's how I do mine. I'm just giving the 2 strategies. If it's something that's already in market, I don't even go lower than what a competitor is selling. In fact, there's a price you see and you know that guy we can do better. You just touch your offer 1 or 2. You understand? It still boils down to the offer, though. Yeah, just touch your offer and put a higher price, and you still be selling. Yeah, so that's just it. It just boils down to testing different prices.
So the basic thing there is you just testing.
Yeah, just testing different prices, but make sure you're always on profit. Make sure you're
Always
always on
on
profit. Don't
profit.
yeah, don't look at it that I just not
So
too
there's no
high.
good Samaritan here.
No. We don't do that here.
All right, thank you so much for that, Fortune. Yeah, you've got it. That you just test it, test your pricing strategies, and go for profit always. Okay, to
Yeah.
Kenny on affiliate marketing. How do you ensure that solid relationship is built with your affiliate partners, that at the end of the day there will be that maximization of collaboration and mutual success? The people that you've already have affiliates with, how do you ensure that that relationship is nurtured, is well built,
So you mean,
that at the end of the day, what,
if I'm
what do
getting
you
you
say?
correctly, you mean, I say if I'm getting you correctly, you mean how does an affiliate foster a better relationship between himself and a product vendor or a partner, right?
Yes, and the partner, exactly.
Right. So first thing I would mention is nobody likes to draw close to someone who is not useful.
Hmm.
No one likes to draw close to someone who is not useful. And this goes to even beyond affiliate marketing, building relationship with valuable people. No one loves to work with people who are not useful.
Okay, what's up?
So first of all, you have to get competent at what you do. The easiest way to stand out is to get good. Because in a market where everybody is doing copy and paste and trying to be the next, and trying to copy the next person, the easiest way to stand out is to get good. And so the things that you're going to be getting good at include the following. Number one is pre-selling. I find that 90%, if not more of the affiliate marketing industry in Nigeria, and of course Africa as a whole, do not understand their assignment as affiliates. An affiliate marketer is not a salesperson. It's not a sales rep. It's not an ambassador. It's not a brand ambassador. I find the way some people, the way they push other people's products, they do it like brand ambassadors. They do it like sales reps. Nigeria. My God.
Nigeria will be.
Give me a second. Let me turn on the light here.
All right, sir. Okay. So while we are still waiting for our panelists to join us, I want you to hold on to the first statement that Kenny said. He said, nobody gets drawn to anyone that is useless. You see, that word is very, very powerful. This demands that you become valuable at anything and everything. Value begets value. In the absence of value, you are going nowhere. You're welcome back, Kenny. You can proceed, please.
So, as I was saying, nobody is attracted to someone who is not useful. And so, how you get useful is by becoming competent, right? Develop your ability to produce results. Number one type of results you want to produce is get good at pre-selling. I remember I was talking about the fact that affiliate marketers are not salespeople. What they need to be good at is
Okay, I think we have a network glitch
Yeah.
there. Okay, I think it's back.
yes, I'm back. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, sir.
Pre-selling, right? Pre-selling is one of them. Your ability to reframe people's minds to move them from curious to highly interested, right? That's what pre-selling is. Reframing people's mind to move them from a point where they are just curious to a point where they are highly interested and more likely to buy. I'll give you a perfect illustration of what it means, right? And then aside from that, another skill to acquire is list building, which I refer to as asset building. Because at the end of the day, you've heard of the saying that the money is in the size of your list, Abby. You guys have heard that saying before. But
Yeah.
that's for the primary school, that's the primary school level. When you graduate, you understand that the money is not in the size of your list, the money is in the size of your reach, right? How many people can you reach when you want to promote something? That's where the money is. Your list is just one of the leverage points when it comes to distribution, right? Your list size, the number of people who you can get in front of, is just one of the leverage points for distribution when you're trying to promote stuff. For example, I can reach thousands of affiliates at my beck and call. Whenever I want to promote something, I have a network. I have a process that I use to reach thousands of affiliates. And guess what? When I put stuff in front of them, if they see it as a good idea, they will promote it to their friends. That becomes part of my reach. Does that make sense? When I have good relationships with people, when I have people who I have good relationships with, and I ask them, hey, I have this thing coming up. Can you help me talk about it? They share it to their friends. It becomes referral traffic. It's also part of my reach, right? So the money is not just in the size of your list, it's also in the size of your reach. You also agree with me that your social media following, they are not part of any list because you don't know them. They only know you, right? But you don't know them individually. They are not part of any list, but they are part of your reach. So when you put all these things together, it all constitutes your total reach, right? So one of the skills that you should build is the size of your reach. That's what you should build. When you have it, let me give you an example. Whenever I apply to promote anything and I just add my Twitter link, I don't even need to add all my social media, which is like 200,000 followers. But if I add only Twitter, they only need to go see my Twitter profile before they rush back to send me a response and say, we are excited to have you. You can promote our stuff. We'll give you all the tools you need. Why do that happens? Because they've seen the size of my reach, and that makes me look useful to them. You see what I mean? So nobody will pay attention to you if you are not useful. Now, let me add one last thing, and that is the ability to generate traffic, right? The ability to generate traffic is a skill. Lead gen is a skill. When you know how to pre-sell, you know how to build a list, and you know how to drive traffic, you become the most useful person in the room when it comes to affiliate marketing, right? So let me give you one example before I drop and before I pass back the mic to you. One example of pre-selling, right? Imagine I'm telling you about a student of mine who went from earning less than 30,000 naira per month. The student of mine who was earning less than 30,000 naira per month as a full-time teacher, and how she went from that point to earning currently more than 600,000 naira per week. And in just a space of few months, she was struggling with a lot of things. She was struggling with time. She was always busy, yet making just 30,000 naira per month. And it was so bad that she was sleeping on a mat at that time. But I showed her something. And after I showed her that thing and she started applying it, she started getting better visibility on TikTok. And before you know it, she got her first 10,000 views. I remember that day like it was yesterday. She got her first 10,000 views. And after she got those views, she was so excited. She was elated. She was screaming for joy. And I remember when she posted it on the group, she was so excited. It was like, wow, I can't believe this is real. Is this my account? And before you know it, she got her first 100,000 views. And then her first 1 million views. And then her first 3 million views. All within a space of 2 months, 60 days. Her entire social media presence was transformed. She went from less than 200 followers to 60,000 followers in a week. And after that, she crossed and went to 200,000 followers in less than 60 days. Now she is a highly sought after influencer. She gets more traffic than she can handle in this life. She makes more sales than she wants. And I'm telling you, life is not the same for her. Would you like me to show you the exact same thing that I showed her that transformed her business in less than 6 days?
Wow.
You guys see what I did there? That's pre-selling.
Powerful.
That's pre-selling. You see what I did there? That's pre-selling. And the story I'm telling you is not my story. It's someone else's story. So for those of us who say, I must have 1 billion naira before I can tell people something. Sorry, you need to know how to sell with stories. And I'll talk more about that very soon. Right?
Yeah.
So over to you.
Wow. I'm speechless. Okay, just to add to that, and to just do a little summary, you said, because I need this to stick to people's mind. And that is the fact that it's not just about you. It doesn't have to be your story.
Yeah, absolutely.
It can be OPS, other people's story. Just know how to use it. Just know how to use it, and you get that result for yourself. I mean, what? On the spot copy. This is it. On the spot copy. So you are free to swipe to the audience. You are free to swipe. Make use of this as you so please. Thank you so much, Kenny, on that. That was brilliant. That was brilliant. Okay, to Fortune. In this space of e-commerce business, I've heard a lot of complaints between the person doing the business and the customer. So I would like to ask you 2 questions in one. The first one is this: how can you undo customer service as an e-com business owner? How can you undo customer service? That is one. Then 2 is this: how can you foster customer loyalty in this competitive e-commerce landscape? How can you foster customer loyalty? That's number 1. Number 2 is, how can you undo the customer service as an e-commerce business owner?
So if I'm not mistaken, the only reason you are hearing most of these stories is because customer got a different thing from what they ordered.
Exactly. What I got after what I heard.
What I what I ordered was what I got. Yeah, so the first thing anyone should know is always sell what works, and whatever you're putting out there should be what you're selling.
Okay.
Always sell what works, and whatever you're putting out there should be what you're selling. If you know that what you're selling is a bit different from what you're putting out there, you can still tweak it. You can still tweak maybe your advert or your page, okay, to show that okay, this is what we're actually delivering to you. Another thing is see, all these customers, most of the reasons why they flare up is when they don't get the attention they need. They're just like your girlfriend, okay? So when they don't get the attention they need, so you can see most customers, they'll message a customer care. I mean, me myself, I buy stores online, okay? I buy stores online, so I can see how my customers feel, okay? So you message some vendors and they read your message, 5 minutes, they've not replied, and I'm like, People are not looking for money. Okay, so most customers want that attention. That's why there's a brand I use. I use their CRM. Okay, these people can't keep my message for more than a minute, and they
Mm.
replied. Okay, if the customer care at that time does not have a response, she can just tell you, please hold on while I reach out to tech or while I reach out to this. So customers need that attention, and once you're giving them that attention, they won't start flaring up like they are doing on social media. Okay, and so the thing is this: if you're actually selling what you put out, if it is not what I ordered was what I got, and you are now giving them this attention, like, I'm ready for you, I'm here for you in case of anything. Trust me, all these complaints you're seeing flying up and down, it's not going to be there. So one thing is and these days we see a lot of quack customer sales representatives. I mean that's a very crucial goal, a very crucial role in the business. Okay, that's like the person in front of your business, and you see because these days most of the people who employ they're not the owner of the business now, so anyhow they just behave, and that's how it should be. So one thing is to actually train your customer care representative. There are different people doing trainings these days, right? So once you're able to train them to learn how to talk to a customer well, okay, it's not easy. Just like talking to how many girlfriends in a day. You understand? So I know I'm using girlfriend because well that's the talk for that day. So yeah, so
You
just
get it, sir.
once you can give the once you can give the customer the necessary attention they need, and you can answer them well, you can look. Even sometimes, even that what I ordered was not what I got. You can even turn it, and the customer will still love you. Okay, there's a
Mm.
way you can do it, and they will still love you. Some customers have the money; they can just forget that one, but
Yeah,
they will still patronize you again. It just
yeah.
depends on how you speak to them. We are all humans, okay? Emotions. We always have emotions, except for some people that don't have emotions. But we are all humans, and we have understanding, okay? The way you talk to a customer. I mean, even me myself, sometimes I'll be like, no, I must return this thing. But you get some kind of customer care, you say when they talk to you like this. So it
Really.
all boils down to it all boils down to the person at the other end. Okay. So that's why one thing I even teach is as you are scaling, as you're growing, you now try to duplicate yourself into the next person. Okay. And this saying that customer is always right. It's not always right though, but more of people are saying na them the king. Okay, so you need your money. Okay, so and one one thing I put in my mind is one customer can actually always bring two customers if you treat them right. I mean, I sell high ticket stuffs, and I've had the experience where the item we deliver to a customer in less than a week it spoils.
Mm.
Normally we are to refund, no, we are to we are to change the product. Okay, I had already given approval for them to change it, but the dispatch guy that delivered it is the one who is meant to go back there, and he was not available for that for like up to a month. But if I tell you that this lady referred two more people who bought more expensive stuff from us, even when we've not changed her own product. I
Mm.
mean, the day the dispatch was going to go and carry the equipment from her house, I had to follow. I had to take this woman like, man, although I didn't act like I'm the owner of the store, right? I acted like I'm a manager, okay? I was like,
Mm.
madam, we want to just thank you for the referral you even gave, even while we didn't. So the thing that actually spoiled in the machine was just one part, so we could just change actually one part and leave, so it should just be one old part and one new part. But I said no, let them just change the whole, let them just give her a brand new because man, the money those two people even brought, the two people she recommended, two of our friends that she recommended, was even more than because how did she get those people? When when she got the order, when she was using it, she videoed herself and she posted it online. So people were asking, and so the day she even posted it was after her equipment was spoiled. Okay, but you know what my customer care must have told her, would
Mhm.
have pampered her a whole lot. I don't know if you get what I mean. Just
I
imagine
get
you
it
order
completely.
something. You get it.
Yeah.
So this all boils down to the person at the other end, honestly. So when you are growing your business, it now leaves you. You're no more making the calls now. You're no more making the calls to your customers. You're now outsourcing that to someone else, maybe a lady or a man that's going to be making those phone calls for you. You need to learn how to train them. You need to train them before they even start that work. Train them so that they don't go and be spoiling your business outside. I mean, I went to buy snacks today, and the lady that was attending to me was just sitting down and attending to me. I told her, "Madam, please, can you stand up and attend to me?" If the owner of the company was there, she won't do that. Okay, so you need to train them to even be active even when you're not available. Okay,
Mm.
yeah. So so for me, it just boils down to the back end. So just keep training. So people think once you just employ somebody, the person should just be perfect. No, it doesn't work like that. That's why these big organizations, they send their staff out to go and learn for like a week, a month. They pay for trainings for their staff. And next thing, you want to be like Chevron, you want to be like, man, there's a whole lot of sacrifice in that. So you just train the customer service to know how to attend to customers well. And there are some problems that even when customer is complaining, you will not solve it though, but the customer will still be happy. Yeah.
Mm.
So when you train your customer care to that level, you enjoy that. So it just boils down to the person behind. Learn to train your staff, please. And if you're the one that's still taking your calls and still handling whatever issues it is, you yourself need to keep going for trainings. Yeah. So that's it. It boils down to the training and the person
Mm.
behind.
I think I like that so much. So I was going to ask quickly, and I love the fact that you touched on that. So there are some people here as part of the viewers. They are just thinking of moving into the e-commerce space. So because they are starting up, they don't want to have so much employees that they are hiring here and there for customer service. That means they are the one handling it on their own. They do the whole stuff aside the fact that
Yeah.
they have a different dispatch rider or delivery agency. So how do you advise these people that are just starting out in terms of maintaining this customer relationship and still remain sane to continue the business?
Okay. So I have a rule. If you're making more than a 400k profits in a month, you shouldn't be making your phone calls.
Mm.
That's my rule, right? So because at that point, I know what it takes to make that kind of amount, right? So at that point, your mind is in a whole lot of places, and this is a business that has so many moving parts. Okay, they have so many moving parts. You have to make phone calls. You have to do some way bills. You need to do some deliveries. You need to be communicating with delivery agents. And look, your mood when you're talking to the customer is very, very important. So just imagine when you just finish shouting for a delivery agent on the call, and the next thing you want to make a phone call to a customer. The customer is going to feel your energy. Okay, so outsource that. Once you started making like 400, at least outsource that part, because that person's own work now is just making phone calls. So he or she has to be happy at all times. I don't want to know what they do you. You understand? Okay, you just have to be happy at all times, right? Because now, if okay, let's just say I'm just starting and now I've crossed my own 400k and I outsource the phone call, right? I will now be focusing on those delivery agents. I will now be focusing on maybe those way bills. And as I'm growing the more, I start outsourcing maybe the way bill part. As I'm growing the more, I get a logistics manager outsource. So that's how it works. So it's not like you just come up and pour stuff everywhere. Man, you rich kid with that. So just start small. But for me, right, once you're making like 400, because I know what it takes to make that kind of amount. So at that point, you shouldn't be making your phone call. A lot of people still do. I know a lot of people that are even making millions and they still do their own phone calls. I don't want to know what they are doing, but I know that they are doing it wrong.
Mm.
There's no how. There's no how. It's wrong. It's wrong because there is at least one customer that must have declined their order because of your energy. And I'm very sure that one or two of those customers would have paid off your staff for that month if you had employed. So a lot of people are being stingy to themselves. I mean, if they are really thinking of the next 5 years of or 10 years of their business, they would have they would have worked on that angle even before now. So that's just it, right? So
Oh
you
wow.
don't just start with that whole stuff, right? Just take it a bit as you're growing. That's what we teach at the Econ Growth Factory. We teach
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm-hmm.
scaling part, right? We teach the scaling part. We teach them like when to bring in this person, when to bring in this person, when to bring in this person. I mean, there's some people say that when you look at it, you're not ready to have a logistics manager. Wait, just keep doing it by yourself until yeah. So that's what we teach at the e-commerce factory, right? When to bring in the right people to scale your business to the next level. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Fortune, for that. Thank you for that clarification and for that advice. Okay, to the audience, please, I will just take one question each for both Kenny and Fortune. One question from the audience while I ask Kenny this question. So, to Kenny, can you share? I know you've said something about pre-selling strategies. So can you share your strategy for creating compelling content that can drive traffic and also convert visitors into affiliate sales? What are your strategy for creating compelling content?
So that's the thing, right? I can't give you one strategy. There's no one strategy for doing
Of course.
this, right? There's no one size fits all approach to creating the all knowing content for getting unlimited affiliate sales. No, there's no such thing. There's one thing for sure, it's story selling, not storytelling. Story
Story.
selling. What I did just now was story selling. I'll give you another example again. Don't worry, just so that you can be sure that I did not rehearse this thing. It's part of the head. So story selling, right, is a very powerful skill to have. Why? Because every time you come out, and I want you guys to bear with me on, I mean, like, bear me witness in the comments. I want you to tell me in the comments if you can relate. When you create content that seems like it's just packed with information, whenever you finish creating that content and then you're like, comment below. If you got value, comment below. How many people used to comment? Say the truth and let the devil be ashamed. How many people used to comment? Because people don't, the truth is, in today's society, right? In today's society that is so fast paced, today's information economy, knowledge economy that is so fast paced and AI based, there is no amount of information that you want to give that is better than what ChatGPT can produce. So gone are the days when giving good information is enough. No, sir. Giving good information is no longer even enough. I'll tell you the kind of information that is good now. Don't worry. Before we go, just chill. Now, one thing that you must understand is that facts, those things that you're writing out in your content, many people would call them facts. And facts can only tell people something. But you see, stories sell. That's why you hear people say stuff like facts tell and stories sell. Facts tell and stories sell. So if you want to use a story to sell, let me give you another example, right? There's this guy who, once upon a time, he used to be stuck in TikTok jail, right? Many people will probably know him because I've talked about him before, right? He was stuck in TikTok jail. You know what TikTok jail is? That place where you are getting 200 views on a religious basis. This guy was getting 200 views and was doing it religiously because he just loves creating content. But deep down, he knew that he was struggling, until one day when he got the opportunity to get access to good information, because he was thinking to himself, at that point in his life, he was so down financially that he was depending on his girlfriend and his mother. He was depending on his girlfriend and his mother to survive. To the extent that he was even about to go and learn plumbing. Nothing bad about plumbing, but we're talking about how much money you make as a plumber, right?
Yeah.
So, it was that bad. And so he got to a point where he got the opportunity to get some very useful information. And that information, I was the one who gave him early last year. I gave it to him first week of the year, I remember, January last year. After I gave him that information, he started going crazy with working with it. And by the time he started working with it, something changed in his business. He noticed that his video started getting more views. He noticed that his video went from 200, he got out of TikTok jail, and before you know, he was on 10K views. From 10K views, he went to 100K views. And he got his first 1 million views video. I remember that day, he couldn't keep calm. He was all over the place because that video got him more than 50,000 leads. How much would your life change if you had 50,000 leads come into your business in 7 days? Can your WhatsApp even handle it? That's the kind of traffic that I call phone crashing, WhatsApp banning traffic. And that's what this guy got in just a week. And so you know what happened after that? The guy's following blew up, and by the time the following blew up, he went as high as 100. Currently, he's at 170,000 followers, and he has driven from that number 150,000 leads in just 90 days.
Wow.
He's now a millionaire in 7 figures. He recently messaged me and told me, he said, Coach Kenny, I'm now a millionaire. Same guy spent his last 1,000 naira to get a piece of information. Who wants me to give them that same piece of information that I gave to him?
Uncle I.
You say Uncle I. So what I just did now was I told you a story of someone. I could have come to tell you and say, here is the only solution you need to driving traffic into your business organically, or here is the best way to go viral on social media. I could have come to do that, but I told a story. And that story is relatable because a lot of people are struggling, right? A lot of people are struggling. A lot of people are trying to get visible. A lot of people are struggling with the real problems that he used to have. You see why I said my struggles is the biggest thing that I hold dear to me, because your message is born out of your mess. The best person you can help today is who you were yesterday. So when I see somebody who is where I was yesterday, I recognize it and I'm like, I've been there, done that, still doing that. So let me help you, right? So that's how it goes. Story selling instead of just writing facts and doing stuff like that. That's amateurish, right? So what you do is you learn how to tell stories. So you guys, I'm going to give you guys something right now. I didn't plan for this, but I want to give you guys my 8-figure story selling framework. Who wants me to give it to you? Type story in the comments. If you want me to give you my 8-figure storytelling framework, it's a 10-step 8-figure storytelling framework. The reason why it's 8 figures is because I've used this to make more than 10 million naira, actually close to 20 million. So if you want me to share this with you, type story in the comments quickly. All right, grab your writing material.
I'm not typing. I'm saying story already. I'm not typing.
Okay,
I'm saying
story. Okay, so the question number 1. Now I'm going to list out 10 different questions. And if you can answer these 10 questions every time you want to write a story, you're going to be able to tell powerful stories that sell. Okay, so it's called the hero's journey, right? That's the name of this storytelling framework, the hero's journey, right? And the hero's journey is basically a storytelling style where you talk about someone who was once suffering in hell. He was suffering in hell, but now the person is now in heaven, and you talk about the journey to heaven. You see, that's what they call the hero's journey, and it's so relatable. It's the grass to grace story. Right? The grass to grace story is so relatable. So let me show you guys how to tell a powerful grass to grace story. And it doesn't have to be yours. It could be anybody's story. Okay. Question number 1, very quickly. We don't have much time. What was the challenge/problem that you once had? What was the challenge/problem you once had? I'm going to be very fast with this because of time. Question number 2, what was the implication of the problem? And maybe as I'm going along, I'll give you examples.
Yes. Kenny, did you have this on ebook?
I do not have it on ebook. No, I don't.
Okay, let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. So probably we will create the questions together in a short, in a simple word file. So for everyone that probably subscribes to this, we will have a link for them to download it. I hope that's fine.
That's fine. I can probably just take it out of where it is right now and then turn it into something like JPEG or PDF, and then you guys can be able to download.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
And then let me also add, secondly, aside from telling stories that sell, there's also the SUF rule. I mean, it's SUA, not SUF, the SUA rule. You have to make sure that your content passes the SUA test. Is your content simple? Is it useful? Is it actionable? The reason why I'm saying this is because most people believe that value is just anything that is informative or educative. You can just go to ChatGPT and say how to make money online, and then you come and drop it on Twitter and say you have created content. It is not content because it's not simple, it's not useful, and it's not actionable. So if your content can pass the SUA test every single time, you're going to find out that people are going to be, 1, paying more attention to your content, 2, they're going to be following you more, And three, they're going to be taking action on your calls to action. So your content needs to be simple, it needs to be useful, and it needs to be actionable. That's it.
Wow, 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 wow. I actually thought you wanted to say SUV. I heard SUV. So this is my own SUV. It has to be
SUV.
simple, it has to be useful, and it has to be verifiable.
Valuable. Okay. That's
Thank you
very
so
fast.
much for that. Thank you so much. So quickly, so our audience, what they do is going to tell you how you are going to get the file downloaded. Kenny is going to send it to him. So if you truly register via the link, it will help you a lot. If you've not registered via the link, it's best to do so that you can get it right into your email. Okay, so that is that. So before I pick a question from the audience, please, if there's any question, kindly let me highlight that. So, Fortune, give us the final words for tonight because there are 1,000,001 questions to ask regarding the e-commerce space, and I know you are fully ready. If you are ready to go on talkathon, yeah, tonight. So, just give us a final words. What would you like to say to us? What is that thing that you've seen happening concurrently, and you want people to pay attention or to avoid it, the pitfalls and all that? So, feel free to share with us.
Okay. So I was telling someone the other day, like I find it hard teaching someone how to start their e-commerce business, but I find it easy teaching someone how to grow their already running e-commerce business. Okay.
Mm.
So because I wouldn't right now it was easier for me to start than it was easier to grow. Okay. So uh the thing is when you're ready to grow, it's just information and execution. Okay. So when you're ready to grow, it now leaves a one-man business. Now, if you notice, I've not been calling figures because I noticed that calling figures, I don't bother that stuff, right? But there's a whole lot of money that can be made. There is no cap to doing this. Like, okay, you can only make £1,000,000 per month on it. There's no cap to it, right? I mean, I know some of my mentors that are doing 8 figures, 9 figures, right? Even 10 figures, right? So it just boils down to the kind of information you get, the kind of knowledge you get, the kind of circles you get into, and because I know so right now some people are just believing that e-commerce is just something you can just use to make based on the perception online, right? It just needs to make like 1,000,000, 2,000,000. Trust me, you can do a whole lot more. I mean, Amazon is an e-commerce platform. You can just imagine the kind of even though Amazon doesn't own all the products on their website, just imagine the amount of commission they are getting per sale and all that, right? Only that can tell you a lot about how far the e-commerce can go. And another thing I can say is it's a business that's even going to be relevant in the next 10, 20 years. Why? The whole world is going digital. Okay, so it is e-commerce. It is still buying and selling, but now I've brought it online. Okay, and you can, if you notice, it is faster to blow. I'm just using blow now. I don't use the word blow. It's faster to blow online now than it is. It was back then. Like okay, or back then, if you even need to start a business, you need to go and rent shop. You go and rent. Okay, you or if you were settled by your orga, they will pack some goods and give you. Then you start praying for customers to come, right? But these days, you can just set up your online shop and send traffic to it, right? I think on the comment I saw somebody asking, how do you send traffic to your bro? Just go and learn Facebook ads. That's the simplest you can get. I think there are a lot of courses flying now on how to learn Facebook on how to run Facebook ads, right? So even you can just start with YouTube. Then once you're able to get money, you can subscribe to someone's course, right? So these days it's very easy. Just set up your online store, do your research, get a product, set up your online store, and send traffic, right? And as you are growing, just know that there is no cap to this stuff because um, in my journey, I always thought like there's a cap, like okay, once you reach this amount, you can't do more than this and all that. And I also noticed that there are some people that also have that kind of mindset, right? So once you change that mindset, like there's no cap to this stuff. There's a whole lot of money to be made online, even without doing fraud. Okay. These days now, any guy that's fresh, that's making money, police just term it as fraud. But man, it is what it is. We're
This is
not
what
doing
it is.
fraud. If you want, you go and call your EFCC, let them come and check. But
Abi,
that's it. So there's a lot of money to be made online even without doing fraud, please. So that's just what I would say.
wow.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Fortune. I mean, everything you've shared here today, if anyone can just run with it, they can do so much. They can do so much. Okay.
Yeah, that's where the hard work is. Information is just one thing. A lot of people now
Mm-hmm.
need to go back and execute, right? So even
Yeah,
I've learned from Kenny, right? And he has said a whole lot too. And you find out that a lot of people won't still execute. So please, you guys should execute.
please.
That's where the main money is. That's where the
Exactly,
main money is.
exactly,
There's
exactly,
no
exactly.
yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, right before Kenny speaks, two things. First, you guys, I want you to appreciate Kenny. He has sent the file to Chinedu Paul. He has sent the file to him. Please just appreciate him in the comment section, and you'll be getting the file. Okay, you'll be getting it. So you know what it takes to make 8 figures. If 8 figures is not too small for you, you be a big boy or big girl, right? If it's not too small, just go ahead and download that file once you receive it in your email box. Thank you so much, Kenny, for that benevolence. We are so grateful. Then, before you give your final words, there's a question there. So you add that to your final words. The person is asking that what is the best platform to promote affiliate product? What's that best platform to promote that? So keep that in mind. So to our audience, right again before Kenny comes to share his final thoughts with us, we are just have we're just having this sales conference, this sales arc conference, the online version, right? The online version. And guess what? The physical event is coming right to the beautiful, amazing city of Abuja. I think that deserves some claps. Use any
Wow.
emoji that you want. We are bringing it
Wow.
live to Abuja.
Wow.
The Sales Arc conference, the physical event, is going to come live to Abuja on the 23rd of November, 2024. So you've got months to plan and prepare. If I were you, I'll start saving up for this amazing event. It's going to be very massive. If the online version can be like this, if this virtual one can go this way, come on, just imagine what the physical event is going to be like. Huge thanks to Paul Chinedu and his team. Thank you for all that you do to ensure that 2024 is that year that our religious leaders have prophesied for it to be. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. Okay, Kenny, let's have you. You're muted.
All right. Sorry about that. What was the question again?
Okay, so the question is first you tell us about your final thoughts that you
Yeah.
have for people in the affiliate marketing space or people that wants to go to the affiliate marketing space. Then you
Yes.
also share with us that platform that you suggest should be the best platform to promote affiliate products.
Okay, so there is no one best platform for promoting affiliate products. I think what's really more important is what are you promoting and where can you find the people that need it? That's
Okay.
just the answer to that question, right? So that comes in, that goes into your audience research and product research, right? In the process of doing your product research and audience research, you will know the kind of product you are promoting and you will know where you will find the people who need the product. And that's where you need to be promoting your stuff. If I was an affiliate for Rolls Royce, what the heck am I doing on Facebook? What the heck am I doing on Instagram, right? I would be wearing a nice suit and I'll be going to, I'll be going to balls and I'll be going for the biggest parties, right? That's what I'll be doing. I'll wear my golf, what do they call it? Golf, whatever, my golf t-shirt, my polo shirt, and I will go to the golf club, right? That's what I'll be doing if I want to sell Rolls Royce. So know where your audience are, and then you should find yourself there creating the kind of content using the kind of language that they understand, right?
Yeah.
Because people who buy that, they are more important, they are more interested in status. So you talk in the way that they understand, it's very easy to sell to them. That's just that. Now, as far as the industry is concerned, this is a very huge touch point for me personally, because the affiliate marketing industry is where my legacy is. And my legacy project is called Zero to Hero Affiliates, as many people would know. And so there is nothing that can allow me to sit by and allow the industry to be bastardized as it is being done today. The affiliate marketing industry today is under attack. That's the truth. The affiliate marketing industry in Nigeria is under attack. And if nothing is done in the next 3 years, there will be no industry. I'm telling you. I saw someone who was asking about whether the affiliate marketing industry is the same thing as network marketing. It has become that bad that people are now seeing the two of them are the same thing, whereas they're completely different business models, right? So this is what I see. What I see is an industry that is currently valued at 17 billion US dollars. You can do your own research. And in 2030, the same industry is going to be valued at $40 billion. The human beings that are going to make that 23 billion US dollars in the next 6 years don't have two heads. And I believe that my $3.5 million is inside that money. But in order for me to collect my $3.5 million, I need to make sure that the industry does not die in my home. So in order for that to happen, I need to change the narrative. The narrative around the industry that has been formed is that the only way that somebody can make money as an affiliate marketer is by promoting an affiliate marketing course. I stand here to tell you that that is a big, fat lie from the pit of hell. It is a lie. Because the person who knows how to sell can sell anything, whether it's a product or a service or a software, whatever it is. They can sell it, right? That is one thing. And then let me also mention this, just because of the opportunity I have here. We are launching something this year that is going to completely transform the narrative that the affiliate marketing industry has come to have today. And that is the affiliate academy called ZTHA Academy. I've not announced this officially on social media yet, but the reason why we are launching ZTHA Academy is to change the narrative that has been created by thousands of affiliate marketers. As a matter of fact, for those of us who do not know, in 2021, November 2021 to be precise, something crazy happened. In a space of 1 week, we had more than 40,000 Nigerians who signed up to begin affiliate marketing in 7 days. Now, here's the very bad thing about that. The industry at the time was already rigged to favor the 1%. And what do I mean by that? In a scenario where everybody is asked to do a rinse and repeat model, what happens? Only those at the top are the ones who are favored. That's why a lot of people who signed up at that time were disfavored. They didn't earn a dime from the business. Many of them are in the comment section right now saying they started one time and they didn't succeed and they gave up on it. It's not your fault. It's because of the messaging. It's because of the narrative that has been formed by those who care more about their commissions than about integrity. And that's the reason why we decided we are going to change that narrative by creating an academy that trains you on the core skills that you need to sell anything from a product to a service to a software to even real estate. The core 4 skills will be going big on those core 4 skills: pre-selling, copywriting, traffic generation, and list building. And at the end of the day, we will put everyone who goes through that academy into a 30 days implementation challenge, so that by the time you're getting out of the academy, you don't just have the what do they call it, the certificate, you also have the results. And that is going to change the narrative completely. And I believe that with this, by the time we even implement this project, because we have a goal of training and graduating 100,000 affiliate marketers in the first 3 years of running the project. There is no life scenario where we do this, that at the end of that time frame, the narrative stays the same. There's no way. And it's not a local project, by the way. This is something we're going to be launching across Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon, and South Africa, even Kenya. So it's going to be a very big project. So if there's anyone here who is considering rekindling the flame of affiliate marketing, this is my word to you. If you decide to do it, but don't do it along with so many other things. Don't treat it as an option. Treat it as the choice. And when you treat it as the choice, when you go all in on that thing, guess what's going to happen? You are going to find what works for you. And that's where everything changes. You start generating results, you find what works for you. And the moment you do, that's not when you settle down. You know, most people get carried away once they find what works. They just relax. That's not where you relax. You begin to double down on what's working for you, and you tweak, rinse, repeat. Tweak, rinse, repeat. You tweak what's not working, rinse and repeat what's working. That's how you build momentum. When you have built your momentum, that's where you now know it is time to go all in on scale. And how do you scale your business? You scale your business through three things. This is where I'm going to drop the mic. Number one, delegation. Number two, systemization. That's systematization. I think that's the word. And then number three is automation. You can look up these things. Because of time, I can't explain, right? Delegate, work with people so that you can replicate your results in many people, right? Find people who will be able to increase your leverage. And also automation, and then systematization. And then finally, increase your distribution. To tell you the truth, you will hear the saying that content is king, but distribution is the town crier of the king. You need to find a way to distribute that content. How you distribute your content, I can give you guys more examples. There's not much time. But distribution is the town crier of the king. That's how you become best known. And best known beats best in any industry. All right? So that's why I'm going to drop the mic. Thank you guys so much. My name is Kenny.
Wow.
Hope you follow me on social media.
Wow. See, the best thing you can do for yourself, to our online viewers, is just to go back to rewatch this. That's the best thing you can do for yourself. So on behalf of Fortune Doom and the amazing audience that we have here, we say very big thank you to you, Mr. Fortune Chidera and Mr. Kenny Nwokoye. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for sharing from your heart. I mean, these are deep. You've shared deep stuffs, and you didn't even hold anything back, right? Thank you so much. We are really, really grateful. I am Oluwatoba Kolade, and I am saying thank you so much for your time, for your expertise, and for all that you do for the body of online money, make money online space. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much for inviting me. Have a great night, guys.
Yeah.
And you too. So officially, Happy New Year. Thank you so much, Fortune. Okay, guys. I mean, this is loaded. This is loaded. Okay. Registration link. Yeah, the registration link is salesarc.com.ng. Salesarc.com.ng. That is the registration link. So go there, register, so that once the file drops, it's going to go straight to your email. If you don't do that, probably you just join in on Facebook directly, on YouTube directly. What you're going to have is just the YouTube. You want your name and your email will not be registered in the email list. And that is where the file that Kenny Nwokoye has dropped will be sent. Okay. So try to register via that link. If you register, you don't need to register again. Okay. Just do that. And don't forget, for all speakers, both the keynote speakers and the panelists, okay, try to follow them up on the social media platforms, subscribe to them, learn from them. You've seen that they've got stuffs, they've got results. So the best you can do is for you to keep that momentum. All right. So go to their Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok, follow them up, consume their content. Okay. They are worth following. Both those that spoke yesterday and those that just finished speaking. Every one of them, they are worth following. Okay. So connect with them beyond these shows, beyond this time, beyond these sessions. Connect with them and do stuffs with them. So a very big thank you again to Porchinedu. I'll be bringing him up here now to give his teaching. And you know, for someone that could create something like this, definitely he has a message to share with you. And there are some of you that probably you do not know. You just know Porchinedu. Some of you, through the Facebook ads, you were able to get in here, but you don't know who Paul Chinedu is. So I'm going to be talking about Paul Chinedu briefly. Who is Paul Chinedu? He's a young, enthusiastic entrepreneur, a lead generation coach, and a Facebook ad specialist. You've been hearing it that Rosemary keeps telling you, you have issues with your Facebook ad, this is your go-to guy, okay? He is also a knowledge addict who is passionate about growth and loves to help business owners to increase their visibility and sales online. He's the convener of the Sales Arc Conference and has trained over 3,000 business owners who have successfully hacked online sales secrets for revenue generation. His daily mantra is known to be, your lead is an asset that should make you money every day. Ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, I want you to jam your emojis together and let's welcome the man of the moment, the great, beautiful, handsome, precious, enigmatic, ebullient, eloquent, fluent, expert, King Udugu, the Emperor, the Conqueror, Paul Chinedu. Please let me celebrate him. Celebrate him in the comment section. Just tell him thank you. Anything you can do to just show that you really appreciate him, because he's done a whole lot to bring all of this together so that you and I can get loads and loads of value. There's something common here today, and I noticed that. I'm going to see that before you talk, Chinedu. Why is it that all the guys here today, they are putting on glasses, except me? Why? Why? Just why? So you guys have this planned out, right? But not to worry, not to worry. I'll get prepared next time. It's fine. Thank you so much for doing this, Paul. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So let's have you. You have the floor.
You are welcome. Thank you so much, Akolade. It was a fantastic section. My notes is literally filled up. I hope you wrote a lot of things down, because this panel section was completely amazing and I really, really enjoyed it. All of these people that talked about affiliate marketing, Kenny talked about affiliate marketing, and Fortune talked about e-commerce. I learned a whole lot. Even though I am not in the affiliate marketing and e-commerce industry, I still learned a whole lot. So what I would advise is that you go ahead and implement everything that they have talked about. And also, if you've not subscribed to this YouTube channel, just go ahead and do that. And I want to recommend that you go ahead and register, because we have a lot that is going to be happening this year for the Sales Hub Conference. Like Akolede have said, the Sales Hub Conference, the physical version, is coming up. What you just saw, what you just witnessed right now, is the online version. So when the physical version comes up, you are going to be completely mind blown, right? So very quickly, I'm trying to share my screen right now. I'm going to be teaching on how anyone from anywhere can generate their first 5,000 quality leads with Facebook advert, right? So I have prepared my slide, obviously, and I would like to, I'm coming up so I can equally share my screen immediately. Now, some of you might be wondering what a lead is. Like, if you do not know, a lead is simply someone that have indicated interest in what you are selling and have given you their contact detail. Like I said, like, is not enough for she want to be part of it. If the person have not registered and if the person is not watching this live conference, the person cannot access it. All right. Now, my slides so that we can continue. And I am a lead generation coach. What does a lead generation coach do? I teach business owners how they can generate quality leads with Facebook adverts and how exactly you can increase your sale with Facebook advert. That's basically what I do. And I also have a training on it just in case. But in this tonight presentation, I'm going to be sharing with you the proven blueprint that you can use to generate your first 5,000 quality leads with Facebook advert. So if you are excited, please, I want you to put on a fire emoji in the comment section if you're excited. Let me know in the comment section if you are excited. All right. Let me know in the comment section if you're excited about this. I want to fire emoji here. Go ahead, guys. Give me that fire emoji. I want to see that you are excited before I can get started. Very quickly, let me share my screen. Okay, so I think I'm having a if you are selling a physical product or digital product, just know that this can work for you. It doesn't matter even if you are selling a real estate, because when people were registering for this conference, I was getting a lot of messages. Can this work for real estate? Can this work for this? It works for any industry that you are in, right? So by the end of this presentation, you are going to be discovering what lead generation is and how you can harness your sale in just 30 days. 4 lead generation mistakes you should completely avoid, and also how to get started with lead generation, assuming you are a complete newbie, and a simple strategy that I use to set up a high converting Facebook ad that brings me unlimited amounts of traffic on a daily basis, and how to easily convert this lead. I mean, I have a lot. I'm not sure if I can cover all of these things tonight, but let me tell you, if you stay to the end of this presentation, I have a free gift for you. And the last slide will show you how you can get this free gift. I will send you my free video that show you the 3 high converting Facebook ad copy formula that I have personally used to generate over 125,000 quality leads with Facebook adverts. And guess what, guys? I'll be giving you this for free. It's a free video training, right? I'll be giving you for free, but you must stay to the end, and there will be no replay. So if you don't stay to the end, I am not sure if you want to miss this, right? So who is me? And let me quickly share with you a few stories, just very short story. This was me at the left stage where I was broke and I was a struggling student. You can see that was when I bought my first product from China, right? I was into importation and all of that. But fast forwarded to today, I'm trying to rush this. Fast forward to today, this is me right now, living my best life, actually traveling around the world on my own term. And what really changed? I came across this particular email by Tony Omotosho, and that was what changed everything for me. Right? If you can look at this email, it says how to make 95 million in the next 12 months. So in this email, he emphasized on the importance of lead generation and why you have to embrace lead generation for your business. And I took it serious, and my life completely changed. That's me right there when I traveled to Qatar for vacation. This is actually Qatar airport. As you can see, not to bore you with a lot of things, this is few of my Facebook ad results, just to show you that what I'm going to be sharing with you tonight works, right? And if you apply it, you are going to be getting results. Does that make sense? Please put I am ready in the comment section. If you are ready, let me see I am ready in the comment section. Just so you know, the strategy you're about to discover right now has been responsible for generating over 14 million naira in sales for my business. So this is to show you that if you apply it, you're also going to be getting the same results. I hope that makes sense. Let's proceed. So what is a lead and why is lead generation important in your business? Like I said before, a lead is anybody who is interested in your offer. Pay attention to the underlined words and have indicated interest by giving you their contact detail. It could be a phone number, it could be an email address, but they have to give you their contact detail. Does that make sense? Does that That makes sense. I trust you can hear my voice and you can see my screen very well. Let me know if you can, so it doesn't look like I'm talking to myself, right? Okay, all right, I can see your screen. I can see your screen. All right, let's proceed. Now, why does your business needs lead generation? Three things actually. First, you're going to be getting cheaper cost per customer acquisition because you're going to be generating lead with 10 naira, 20, 50 naira instead of spending 1,000 naira because you're trying to run a direct sales ad. Direct sales ad is where you publish your advert asking people to come and buy your 15,000 naira video course, and it rarely happens, right? And even if it does, it's just a few percent that will buy. So what happens to the large chunks of percent? You're going to be leaving them behind, and that means that your cost per customer acquisition will be much higher. Does that make sense? Second reason is because you need to have your own audience you can sell to anytime you want. If you have built a community, maybe on Facebook group or WhatsApp community or Telegram or email list, you now have an audience you can always sell to, right? But if you keep on selling directly with your advert, which is good, it means that anytime you want to make sale, you are going to be running advert. And you don't run advert with water, you run advert with money, right? The third thing that lead generation does for your business is that it helps you grow your influence and your authority, right? Now, I have over 50,000 lists on WhatsApp and Telegram, and these people are seeing me as authority. Whenever I put out a content, they immediately perceive that, okay, an authority figure have shared this, and the reason is because I have built my list, I have built the like, the know, and the trust factor, and they have got to see me an authority. And I'll share with you how you can do this during this live presentation, right? Four biggest lead generation mistake that I want you to avoid. Number one, being in a niche that is not hot enough. I need you to decide tonight, if you are not in a money, health, or relationship niche, please have a rethink. These are where the main money is. Like I always say, there is a painkiller, there's what we call a painkiller product, and there's what is called a vitamin C product. If you want to make a lot of money online, please leave the vitamin C for people. I need you to sell painkiller. Sell painkiller instead of vitamin C, because when you sell painkiller, you are selling something that people can't do without. For instance, I have a weight loss brand, and what I did in this weight loss brand, I created a low ticket offer. There is no single day since last year that I do not make at least 15 sales for this low ticket offer. Why? Because I am in a painkiller niche. I'm selling a painkiller product. So be in a money, health, or relationship niche, and you make a lot of money if you know how to do it, right? Next mistake I need you to avoid is not nurturing your lead the right way. The way to nurture your lead is not to always send them offer. You not to always send them oh yeah, come and buy this one. There is a step-by-step process that I use to nurture my lead, and I will share with you a few of them in this live presentation. Does that make sense? If you're excited, I need you to type I am excited in the comment section. Let's go. I want to see that I am excited, and I am excited. Now, the next mistake that I want you to avoid is not taking advantage of seasonal sales. You see, when I talk about seasonal sales, I am particularly excited because this is where I make a lot of money online, right? Seasonal sale, Christmas sale, Valentine's sale, Easter sale, New Year's sale, Black Friday. Please, if you have a list of people, take advantage of these seasonal sales. Sometimes you can make the money you've not made in 3 months during seasonal sales. It's that powerful. It's that powerful. Now, the next mistake that I want you to avoid is selling a product instead of making an offer. I want to give you an example. This is watch. This is wristband. If you buy this watch, you get this wristband, and you get free delivery. That's an offer right there. That's an offer right there. Not just saying you get this wristwatch and that's it, right? If you buy a laptop, I will give you 1 mouse, right? That's an offer. If you buy a laptop, I will give you a laptop charge. That you've got to make offer. You don't just sell a product. These are what kills lead generation. These are what makes you feel like lead generation does not work, because you keep on selling products instead of offer. Does that make sense? Now, if you are getting value, please type I am getting value in the comment section. I am looking at this, type I am getting value in the comment section before we proceed. I am getting value. I want to see that right there. Very quickly, if you're a complete newbie with lead generation, let me give you a breakdown. Now, if you follow this blueprint, don't skip any number. If you follow this blueprint and in 30 days you do not make at least 100 sales, come back to me and I will ask you why. Because these are what I have followed, proven strategies that has worked for me. So assuming you're a complete newbie, you don't even know what a lead generation is, don't worry. Just follow this strategy that I've outlined. Number one, I need you to create a hot lead magnet. I will share with you how to create a hot lead magnet. Number two, generate quality leads, paid ads or organically. I always prefer paid ads anyway. Offer your lead magnet to those leads you have generated. So when they come, it can be a video. I'll share all of this. I just want to run down this formula. Then put them in an email list or WhatsApp community or Telegram. Give them free value every single day. Thank you. Thank God that Ken have shared a lot of things about stories and how you can turn facts into stories. Please use that method. Right. Number 6, make them an irresistible low price offer. Don't worry. You will upset them later. Imagine when I come to you and I say, you know what? I'm a Facebook ad specialist and my cost is 100K. Few people are going to buy, but then I will be leaving a lot of money on the table. But what I did with my weight loss brand that is working for me is I created a low priced offer. And once they buy it, I'm going to use different strategies to upsell them. I will share some of them here as we proceed. All right? I hope this is making sense. If you're getting value, please, I want you to let me know that you're getting value, because looking at the comments gives me a lot of motivation to keep going, right? Number 7, over deliver. Make sure this is important. Over deliver on your promise so they can trust you fast. Do you understand this? You can promise low and over deliver. Please do not over promise and under deliver. This is what will kill your brand faster. Now you are in this sales conference. I didn't pay you, I didn't charge you a dime, but you know the kind of value you've gotten right now. Whenever you hear poaching, you are going to be having different perception about me, right? This is what I am talking about. If you under promise and over deliver, that's when the next time you are bringing out something and you say, you know what, this is 25K, this is 50K, people are going to be rushing to buy from you. Does that make sense? Next one, upsell a higher amount offer to those who have bought your low price offer. So somebody bought a 2.5 offer, you can upsell 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, depending on the price that you are selling. Next, make sure you keep creating valuable free content. Pay attention, valuable free content, so you can convert more prospects. Now, this content, you're going to be posting it to those people that have not bought the lower offer. You convert them to buy the lower offer, and you also have to create content for people that have bought the lower offer so they can buy the higher priced offer. Does that make sense? Keep promoting your upsell to those that have bought your low price offer. Now, these are just the principle. Keep building relationship and trust every day. I will share with you some strategies that I use for this. Keep making massive sales, keep generating millions in revenue, and rinse and repeat. This is a summary of how lead generation works. So if you're a complete newbie, please follow this step by step, and you're going to be making a lot of money for yourself. Does that make sense? Give me that fire emoji before we proceed. Give me that fire emoji before we proceed. Like I said, I have a free gift for you. If you don't stay to the end, you're not going to get that free gift. And let me tell you, if you don't get the free gift from now till tomorrow, I assume that you weren't in the live session, and I'm not giving it to you. So this is what I give to people that have stayed from the beginning till now. This is my gift to them. And this is really powerful. Free video that will show you 4 Facebook ad copy formulas that I have used to generate a lot of leads for my business, right? Some of you might be asking, what is a lead magnet? Very quickly, it's a package information that you offer to your audience in exchange for their contact details. Free means you are not putting a price to your lead magnet, or you can always use low ticket offer. Low ticket means you are charging a fee for what you are offering them. It can be 1,000 to 5,000. but my best bet is 1,000. Sometimes I do 2,500, right? Now, you register for this conference, right? You are in the WhatsApp group, right? And you registered because you want to attend this lead sales hack conference. What if I tell you that this sales hack conference was a lead magnet? Do you believe me? This was a lead magnet for me. So I have gotten a lot of contact detail that I can always reach out to, always upsell anything that I want to upsell. And that's it. And I have given you value for free. So this is a lead magnet. So if you're confused about lead magnets, look back to what I did with the sales hack conference. I'm sure you understand what it means. Now, what do you know that you can teach others? How to set goals and achieve them? Teach them if you know how to do that. How to calculate your monthly cycle for women. If you know how to do this, please, you will make a lot of money. How to boost your fertility, how to lose weight fast. Question people are asking about real estate, how to create engaging content, how to increase your social media engagement, how to design good graphics, and many more. So you see, you can't tell me that you don't know any of them. In 2024, and you don't have any skill, you are sitting on a time bomb. You've got to sit up, man. Now, these are the 3 types of lead magnets you should use: ebook, video training, or live class. This does not need much explanation. What you are watching right now is a live class or live webinar. So you can record a video. What I'm going to be sharing with you at the end of the training, which is a free gift, is a video training. What Kenny just shared with you is an ebook. You see, sometimes when we are teaching this thing, they are within us. It's just that we are not open to see it. You can use ebook, you can use a recorded video training, or you can use a live class. Does that make sense? Now, how do you create a hot lead magnet that will bring in quality leads steadily for you? I will share with you the secret that I use. The first one is you make research and understand your audience pain point, because you've got to speak to your audience pain point. You know, when somebody is suffering from getting lead at a high cost, and I say something like, here are my 3 secrets of getting lead at a cheaper cost, this immediately resonates with them. When somebody wants to lose tummy fat, and I say, you know what, these are the 7 secrets that my students use to lose their tummy fat in 30 days or less. These are pain points. So speak. Now, one key secret. You see, when somebody is saying, I want to get cheaper cost per conversion, let your lead magnet include that word, cheaper cost per conversion. When somebody says, I want to lose tummy fat, your lead magnets have to. So don't use big words that will remove the words and the languages that they use every day. Does that make sense? Look at people's comments and see what they need help with, their pain, their struggle, and their desire. Go to social media. When people are commenting, they are pouring out their pains. Look at their pains, and you can come up with a lead magnet from there. Make it really short and easy to consume. Make it easy to understand by using simple words, simple illustration, and simple visuals. Let the name of the lead magnet be extremely powerful and benefit-driven. I have a lot to share. Now, naming your lead magnet, I've always used this. Let it be short, easy to understand. Use power words. Let me share with you something. I said sales hack. Sales hack. Sales hack. Do you understand what this means? You've got to use power words. Powerful, secret, exclusive, profitable, strategy, no fake proof. Do you understand? Let it have a power. In 2024, people are still triggered to get something when it contains some of these power words. There's a lot of them anyway. So look at the name you came up with and remove words and phrases that really shouldn't be there. So for example, video training, 3 biggest Facebook ad mistakes to avoid. Free ebook, 9 powerful secrets of weight loss they don't want you to know. Live training, how I go back 3 restricted ad accounts and how you can too. These are just examples that you can use. Now, tips on how to make your lead magnet easy to consume. I'm looking at the time. Make it short, use simple words, use clear visuals, let your audio be clear and loud, break it down into points and bullets. I'm sure if you are looking at some of these speakers and the ideas they are sharing with you are scattered, if it's not well noted with bullet points, you will get confused. So you see how I use bullet points to make it easy for you to understand. If possible, tell an emotional, relatable story to connect with your audience. Tell an emotional, relatable story to connect with your audience. Okay, so if you are getting value, before we move on to the next slide, please, I need you to let me know by giving me the fire emoji. I'm looking at that right here. Give me the fire emoji if you are getting value from this session. I need to see that fire emoji. Yeah, thank you so much. Give me that fire emoji. Give me that fire emoji. So if you have attended yesterday conference, you're going to be noticing that we brought Joshua and Ba, who explained a lot about sales funnel. But I just want to run down 3 best funnel that I use for lead generation. Maybe that can help you. That makes sense, right? So what is a funnel? A funnel is a simple process your lead go through from the time they see your advert to the time they become your customer. So they see your ad, they click, they go to website, they come to WhatsApp. All those things are funnel, right? So these are why do you need to use sales funnel? Very quickly, only 3% of people will buy from you immediately. So what happens to the 97% if you don't have a funnel to reach out to them? Many of your potential customers will buy after reaching out 7 times. People will easily forget you if there is no way to stay on top of their mind. How do you stay on top of their mind? By reaching out to them. Now, the funnel number 1, I run an ad, I send them to WhatsApp, and I use follow-up content. I can use status, I can use broadcast, I can use group. So it depends on whatever you want. This method does not need any website or sales page. So if you are beginning and you don't even want to do all this complication of websites, please use this funnel and it still works in 2024. It still works, right? Now, very quickly, how to set this up: create a Facebook page, connect your WhatsApp number to your Facebook page, use messaging campaign, and select the page you connected. Now, these things are done practical, but then because of time, we do not have the time to do these things practical. Obviously, this is just a 45-minute presentation, so I wouldn't have enough time to go all of this practical stuff. Now, the funnel number 2, run an advert, send them to Telegram. The Don spoke yesterday. That was the method that the Don were using. I ran an advert for him, and I sent people to Telegram, and he followed them up with content, right? He posts on his stories, posts on his group, posts on his channels, and that's how this particular funnel works, right? I hope that makes sense. It works for low and medium ticket products. And then another method, if you do not just want to send people directly to WhatsApp or Telegram, you can first of all send people to a pre-sale page, and you now direct them to WhatsApp or Telegram, and you follow them up with content. Now, funnel number 3, I use this a lot, and this also works. Run an ad, send people to websites, get them in your email list, and follow them up with your content. This method works for any kind of product, low, medium, and high ticket, and even service, even real estate, anything. This method works a lot. Now, you might be asking, what kind of content do I have to follow them up? Watch the session that Rosemary did. She gave out a lot of content that you can create, so I don't have to go through it again. Woo! This particular one is banger. Now, if you want to see the next slide that I have, which is literally how I run my profitable advert, strategies on how I run my profitable Facebook advert, give me the fire emoji right there. Give me the fire emoji right there. I need to see the fire emoji, please, because the strategy that I'm about to share with you, guess what? Is the strategy that I've always used to run my adverts. All of my adverts. Many people came for this sales conference from advert. These are the exact strategies that I use to run my adverts, and I'm about to share it with you. So can I see that fire emoji? Can I see that fire emoji? Now, after this strategy, you can literally not do anything else. Just follow this strategy, and you're going to be getting results with your Facebook adverts. I promise you that. You can literally not do anything else. Just follow the same strategy. You start getting results. Now, a simple strategy I use to set up my high converting Facebook ad that brings in unlimited amounts of traffic every single day for my business. Number 1, I only use engagement, lead, or sales objective. I don't use any other objective. Number 2, I create an ad creative. I use either image or video. Then you choose your objective, choose your location, age, gender, and placement, and I use zero targeting. So zero targeting means when you come to the point where you have to put the interest targeting, you leave it completely empty. Many people might think, oh, this doesn't work, but this is a strategy I've been using to get results for my business. Yeah. So zero targeting works, but you have to know how to do it the right way. That's the secret there. That's the secret right there. I hope this makes sense. Now, I want to share with you one thing. I talked about it on my Facebook timeline a few days ago. Please do not create one image on one video and put all your hope on it. Create as many as possible so you can test. It can be 4 images, it can be 3 videos, but as many as possible. This is the strategy that allowed me get my winning advert within 24 hours of launching adverts. Because I don't create one and rely on it. Create as many as possible. I hope that makes sense. Now, these are the 6 conversion pillars that I use to convert my leads into sales. Okay, so the leads are coming right now, but how do you convert them? This is similar to what Rosemary have shared, but these are proven strategies that work. Make them a highly resistible offer, share your stories or that of your customers, share your testimonials or that of your customers, use educative content, educate them. Reach out to your audience every single day. I talked about it on my Facebook timeline. It might shock you, but I follow up on my leads 5 times a day, which means 150 times a month. So when you see my content 150 times in just 30 days, even if you are not interested, except you do not need what I'm selling at all. But if you need what I'm selling, even if you're not interested, you should already start seeing me as an authority. So when somebody from your circle need what I'm selling, you are referring me, even if you don't want to buy. So I follow them up very well. And these are the strategies that I use to follow them up. There are many more anyways, but then this is what it is. Okay, so we are moving forward. If you're excited and you want me to continue, because if you really do not want me to continue, I can stop here. But if you want me to continue, I need you to type "please continue" in the comment section. Just type "please continue." Type "please continue" in the comment section. Type "please continue" in the comment section. Remember what I said. The last slide that I will be sharing with you tonight will show you how you can get the free video training that I'm giving you that would show you how you can craft. These are the 4 proven Facebook ad formula that I use. And it has been working for me a lot. That's the last slide. And if you don't get it now and tomorrow, you are not going to get it again, because I believe that if you are alive, you should be able to get it. This gift is only for people that are alive today. I want to reward you for being here up to this time. Does that make sense? Okay, please continue. I can see please continue. So we are following. Now, these are the simple strategies that I have followed. Like I said, to make over 14 million naira in sale using just lead generation. So I'm going to be sharing with you the simple strategy. Does that make sense? The first thing I do is that I created a low ticket offer, like I've always said. I ran an advert to send traffic to WhatsApp, and I connected my Facebook page to my WhatsApp for business. These things are practical, but these are the strategy, right? Because of time, we might not be able to cover the practical aspect of it. But if you follow this strategy, you're going to get results. And I automate my messages on WhatsApp using autoresponder for WhatsApp. I priced it at 1K. Don't worry. Don't worry. There's something you are doing here. By pricing it at 1K, you are fleshing out everybody that is freebie, people that are coming for free stuff. You don't need them. You just want people that are willing to, at least, even if you are willing to spend 1,000 naira, I need you to be on my list. Right? Now, of course, there is method where you can use a free lead magnet. There's also method where you can use a low ticket offer. That makes sense, right? Of course, I employ, because the kind of traffic, I use 4 different Facebook accounts to run adverts at the same time. Few days ago, I made a post that I have 30 adverts running at the same time. So I cannot handle a lot of the traffic that is coming to my WhatsApp. I have 2 assistants that helps me to confirm payment and send them their packages. And of course, I upsold them a high-priced offer of 15,000. So you see, you bought the 1K offer, I am selling you a 15,000 offer. You don't buy the 1K offer, I keep following you up to buy, because if you cannot invest 1,000, I'm not convinced that you can invest 15,000. So you've got to show me that commitment before I can show you the higher offer. Does that make sense? Okay, so we don't have time. I'm looking at the time. So very quickly, If you've got value from this session, please, I need you to type value in the comment section. Give me value in the comment section. If you've got value from my particular session, if you've got value from my teaching, type value in the comment section. Type value in the comment section. Please, I am waiting. Value, value, value. Please type value in the comment section. If you've got value in this particular session, type value in the comment section. Thank you so much. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Okay, so for everybody that registered, I can share this slide. I mean, that's another gift that I can, but I'll talk about how you can get it anyways. I'll talk about how you can get it. It's not going to be everybody that will get it, right? So I need to be sure that you can see my screen. Okay, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm going to be sharing the slide with everybody that registered for this conference. Does that make sense? That's another free gift. So whenever you are stuck, you can always go back to the slide and look at it, right? Okay, let me ask you a very quick question. Would you be interested if I hold your hand and show you practical stuff right now? How you can generate your first 1,000, 5,000, and 10,000 quality leads online, and how to make 350K to 500K every single month selling offers to them. Give me a yes in the comment section if you want to learn how to do this. Give me a yes in the comment section if you want to learn how to do this. Now, let me... Okay, I'm seeing that my screen isn't clear. Let me quickly share it again and see how that goes. Let me quickly share it again and see how that goes. Give me a yes in the comment section, please. I need to see a yes in the comment section. If you want me to hold you by the hand and show you practical stuff, this is not theory right now, practical stuff on how you can generate your first 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 to 10,000 quality leads online with Facebook adverts, and how to make over 500K selling your offers to them. Give me a yes in the comment section. Okay, let me quickly connect. Go away with it, all right? But if you want that, let me know if you can. If you want me to show you that, I'm trying to reshare my screen so that it becomes clear, because I see that many people said it was not clear. Okay, let me see that yes in the comment section. Let me see that yes in the comment section. What I'm going to be sharing with you are practical stuffs on how you can do this, right? This conference is obviously theory, because I do not have enough time to be able to share all the practical things that I know about lead generation and how you can use it. But you can always use this method that I've taught you to get results for yourself. Does that make sense? You can always use this method that I've taught you to get results for yourself. Now, if you can... Okay, let me go back and share my screen. Let me quickly share my screen right now. Okay, yes, I'm seeing all the yes in the comment section. Yes, yes, yes. Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. So I assume that you guys want to discover how you can do this. Okay, very quickly, in order, even though what I've shared with you tonight is really valuable and you can always go ahead and apply it and you'll get amazing results, I want to assure you that this is just the tip of the iceberg. Of course, I can't share what I've learned in 5 years in a 45 minutes presentation, but then Over the years, I've learned new and better ways to get cheaper and better results, generating quality leads with Facebook ad. And that's why I've created a brand new video training called The Profitable Lead Generation Secret. I want you to think about the name, think about what I taught you. So you see, I am not teaching you what I'm not doing. I am sharing with you what I'm doing practically. Does that make sense? Profitable lead generation secret training. And what is this training all about? The training has a complete 8 modules. And let me just very quickly run through what you're going to be discovering in this training. Module 1, I'm going to be going through the belief system. I'm going to install in you the right mindset and what you need to succeed with lead generation. If I'm to sell this separately, it's going to be costing you 15,000. Right? And then in module 2, you're going to discover the high converting lead magnet secret, how you can create a high converting lead magnet that generates at least 5,000 quality leads every single month. What I shared with you was practical, was theory, but in here, we're going to be doing the practical stuff. I'm going to share with you how you can do it, how you can record video, how you can create everything. If I'm to sell this particular session only, it's going to be selling for 10,500 naira. Module 3, you're going to discover the persuasive opt-in page creation secret. How do you create your opt-in page in a way that is persuasive enough? So I'm going to be giving with you 11 powerful elements of a high converting opt-in pages and how to strategically mark that keyword, strategically use them to persuade your reader to want to become a lead immediately, and how you can use it to get the best results with your advert. This particular module alone is selling for 15,500 because of how powerful it is. So if you are struggling, if your lead is not converting, if people are coming to your website but they are not converting to become lead, you need this module. This module will show you exactly what to do. Module number 4, how do you plan your campaign in order to make sure that you keep running your advert consistently while you get results? That's what I'll be sharing with you in module 4. Many people are running adverts, but today they spend 1,000, tomorrow they post it, next tomorrow they spend 500. No, that's not how to run adverts. You need to be able to plan your campaign the right way so that as your advert goes live, it keeps on running. Let me tell you, if not that this sales conference has ended, I will not have any need to post my advert because it's converting a whole lot better. But that's by the way. Module 5, this is the longest module in this course, the profitable Facebook ad secret. How you can create a winning Facebook ad that consistently generates quality leads that are ready to buy your offer. This particular section, if I'm to sell it alone, it's going to be going for 50,000 because of the kind of value that it has. It has a lot of videos, the pixel, the landing page, how you can create a Facebook page, how you can connect your Facebook page, how you can set up your advert, how you can create copy, creative, everything you need to know about Facebook adverts is in this module. So you can begin to understand the kind of value that you're going to be getting, even if this is the only module that you want to learn from. Module 6, the ultimate conversion secret. This particular module, I am super excited about it because I'm going to be sharing with you 11 powerful and no fail proof secrets of turning your lead into customer in just 10 short days. I'm telling you, this is the method that I use. It's practical. I'm going to be sharing all the secrets that I know. Of course, what I shared with you recently is just a tip of the iceberg. And this module, if I'm to sell it alone, is 25,500 naira, right? And I actually think that I'm underpricing it. Module 7, how do you upsell? How do you cross-sell? How do you keep making money from your lead without spending money on ad? Again, acquiring the same people. That is what we're talking about in module 7. This particular session is going for 15,000 if I'm to sell it alone. And module 8, let's assume you don't have money for adverts, you just want to be able to generate lead organically. How can you do that? This is what I treated in module 8. So if you do not have money right now, you can generate leads with your Facebook, with your social media organically while you make sales and then you invest it on your advert. Does that make sense? Now, the total value of everything you're going to be getting for this course is 157,500 naira, right? And I want to give you a 48 hours mind-blowing offer. Do you want to hear that? Let me know in the comment section if you want to know this mind-blowing offer that I'm going to be leaving for just 48 hours. Now, I'm seeing a lot of yes in the comment section. If you take advantage of this offer that I'm giving, I will add 5 free bonuses for you. And guess what? These bonuses are worth 60,500 naira. Pay attention. Don't go anywhere until you hear these bonuses. You're going to be mind blown. Free bonus number one, the low ticket millionaire. Remember when I said I created low ticket offer and all of that? I automated those things are theory. Do you want to understand the practical aspects? Exactly what I treated in this module. This module is a full-blown course on its own. It's a video course on its own. In fact, when I was creating the course, I was like, are you sure I want to add this as a bonus? Because it has a lot of practical stuff, how you can create your low tickets, how you can automate your WhatsApp, even the scripts that I use. Like when somebody chat me on WhatsApp and you want to get the low ticket, there are 4 sequences. I actually gave you the scripts that I use in this particular module. Don't worry, when you get it, you understand what I mean. If I'm to sell only this module, 15,000 naira, right? Free bonus number 2. Let's assume all you have is your smartphone. You do not have laptop. You just want to be able to run advert with your smartphone, get people, make sale just with your smartphone. Guess what? You do not even need laptop. If you want to run Facebook advert, you can use smartphone. 80% of my students that have gone through this training, they use smartphone. I just share with them the basic. And don't think that you can use the application, the mobile app to run advert. Well, if you can, you should have by now. There is a secret method that I use to run adverts. I don't even use the Facebook application, the ad manager, to run adverts. There's a secret method. You're going to be discovering it inside this module. It is going for 15,500 if you want to discover it. Now, the free bonus number 3, a secret video training that will share with you how I go back 3 restricted ad accounts. So if your Facebook account is restricted right now and you want to get it back, this module will help you. This free bonus will help you. So I set this bonus for just 10,000 naira. And you see, you begin to see the kind of value that you're going to be getting in one course. Are you excited already? And I'm going to be sharing with you all of these things for just a penny, right? Pay attention, you're going to discover how much I'm asking for this. Now, free bonus number 4, access to premium plugins, tools, scripts, and checklists. You remember when I said I'm giving you all the scripts that I'm using? I actually included it in this particular bonus. Free plugins, all these pro plugins that I use for my website, for my automations, all of them are stocked in this particular bonus. Now, the free bonus number 5, which is the last but not the least, is the 1-year access to a 247 support group for questions and help. Plus, every month we go live on Facebook 2 times, where I get to review your progress. What are the challenges you're having? How can you get better leads? 2 times a month. This is actually priceless. If I'm to price this, I think it should be around 500,000 because my time, 1 hour of my time, you know how much people pay for it, but I will be doing that with you every month for 2 times. We're going to be going live on Facebook for 2 times. So the total value of the program, 157,500. Total value of the bonus, 60,500. Now, the total value of everything you're going to be getting is 218,000 naira. Wow, you can imagine 218,000 naira worth of information. That's what you're going to be getting. But you know, I'm a nice guy, and of course, you can see that I'm such a cool guy. I won't ask you to pay 218,000, even though it's totally worth it. Do you believe that it's worth it? Of course, you believe that it's worth it. I won't even ask you to pay half of it, which is 114,000. That's like I said, I'm a nice guy. So I won't ask you to pay 114,000, right? And somebody will be wondering, is it 30? Is it 50? How much is it asking? I won't even ask you to pay 50,000 for all of this amazing value that I've just listed that you get inside the program. Even though if I ask for 50,000, I know a lot of people will jump on it because the value is completely amazing, right? And this one is mind-blowing. I am not even asking for 30,000. You know why? Because I really wanted to get this training without any excuse. So I'm not asking for 30,000, right? Now, to get my profitable lead generation secret training with 5 amazing free bonuses, I promise, in just 48 hours. Now, if you don't get this offer in 48 hours, please do not message me. Please do not message me. because I know when Rosemary was speaking, she said I was selling this program for 25,000, but then I thought about people that are on this live. I thought about how I can help, and then I came up with this offer. You only need to pay. You know how much you're going to be paying? You only need to pay 15,000 naira for this offer. Everything you're going to get, every single thing that I've mentioned in this particular offer, all the courses, all the bonuses, all the support group, all the live section, just 15,000 naira. And please let me say this: if you go out from this live training, please do not post this anywhere. People that know me know that I don't offer discounts. This is a signature course. 365 days, there is no discount for this course. So the cost is currently 25,000, but then because you're on this webinar, I'm going to be removing 10,000 naira from you, this offer, and you're going to be paying just 15,000, just 15,000 for everything, right? If you're excited and you want to take advantage of this offer in just for 50. Yes, I can see your question. If you're excited and you want to take this offer in just for 8 hours, this is my account number. You can see I use Union Bank, or you can also use the OPay. You can always use OPay or Union Bank, right? So this is the Union Bank, 011310878 Union Bank, or you can use my OPay to make payment very quickly. Let me share with you the 100 days money back guarantee. Nobody does this except you know that what you are offering is valuable. I'm going to give you 30 days to examine the entire training, and if you don't think it will help you make hundreds of thousands of naira, let me know and I'll send your money back. I am saying this in this Sales House conference. After 10 days, after 30 days, I will give you another 10 weeks to follow through on at least half of what I will share with you. And if you don't make at least times 2 of the investments you are making into this program, let me know and I will send your money back. 10 weeks, right? I will continue to support you and answer your question for 265 more days to make sure that you are not left out to implement on your own. That's a 100 days guarantee. That will give you enough time to get in, go through the training, and implement what you will learn. And of course, the only reason I'm not giving this program away for free is because if I have too many people in the program, it will take up a lot of my time. All right, so what is it going to be? Are you going to continue struggling and wasting money on Facebook ads? Or are you going to take advantage of this offer and actually learn from someone that is doing what he preaches and is getting results? The choice is completely up to you. So make a decision right now. If you want to make your payment, and you quickly. These are some of the screenshots, my students' results, right? These are some of my students' results. This person is getting a lead at 19 naira. You have generated 444 leads. The second lead is getting a lead at 21 naira. The third is getting a lead at 22 naira. And you can see the second screenshot is one of my students that made 1 million naira from selling just 1K product using messaging campaign. Guess what? The person went through the training and implemented everything. He did not even change the price. He still used the same price that I'm using for my own. Still use the same messaging campaign. No landing page whatsoever. There's a lot of testimony, but I'll just quickly go through this, right? These are some of the questions that my students have asked me. I don't have a laptop. Can I use my phone to implement? Yes, you can. Most of my students are running adverts with their smartphone. Can I generate quality lead and make sales without a website? Yes, you can. I have many methods of doing this, and I shared all the secrets inside my profitable lead generation training. Question number 3, I'm completely new to this lead generation thing. Hope your training is well detailed and step by step. Guess what? 100% yes. Because before I created this training, a lot of newbies sent me a message. Please, Paul, please make this training newbie friendly so that if I go through it, I will be able to understand. I am completely a newbie to this thing. So I heard that cry and I created a really newbie friendly training. Trust me on this. And when you go through it, you understand. Last question. At this moment, I don't have a lot of fun. Can I start generating lead and making sales almost immediately? Well, yes, you can. That's why I created the low ticket millionaire training. It's a step-by-step that show you how you can start making money almost the same day by selling a low ticket offer. 5,000 naira budget is enough for you to start selling low ticket offer. So when you start making money from there, you can now upsell. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Please read more about my profitable. Now, If you go to this website, you can read more, you can read all of the testimonies and all of that. But after payment, please send your proof to my assistant on WhatsApp. Please do not pay attention to this. Send it to my assistant on WhatsApp. He will attend to you, confirm your payment, and enroll you. If you make your payment, you are going to be enrolled into my private learning dashboard, and your login detail will be sent to you. You can access the training forever. You have a forever lifetime access to the training. You log in to your private learning, even if it's 1 a.m. in the morning. You don't need anyone access to log into your learning dashboard. So I've made it way easier for you, right? If you have a question about this training, you can send me a message on Facebook or on WhatsApp. All right, the last but not the least, the last slide. This is the last slide for this training. How do you get the free gift that I promised to give you if you stay to the end? Step 1, follow me on Facebook. My Facebook name is Paul Chinedu. Follow me on Facebook. Facebook verified. It has the blue tick. Facebook verified. Paul Chinedu. Now, if you follow me on Facebook, take a screenshot that shows that you are following me and send me a message on Facebook. Immediately, I am sending you a free access to this particular video training. This is only valuable for 48 hours. If you send me a message on 48 hours, I will not reply you. I will not send it to you because I assume you did not stay to the end. That's how I teach people that know me. If you stay to the end, there is a gift. If you do not stay, don't bother. So if you are watching a replay, if there will be a replay, please do not try to get access to this free gift. You will not get it. All right, because this is a paid training, obviously. So you will not get it if you do not stay to the end. Thank you so much for attending this live sales hack conference. Please implement what you learned, and always remember, this is the virtual section. The physical session is coming up on 23rd of November 2024. Venue is Abuja, so it's going to be a total shutdown. If the free and virtual section was like this, guess what the physical session will be like? It's going to be mind-blowing. Value will reign. You know, one thing I like about sales hack is I've seen people do growth, wealth creation, and all, but I haven't really seen people doing conference on how to increase sales, right? And that was what bettered this particular idea and vision, right? So thank you so much for staying to the end. Thank you so much for learning. I hope that I have been able to give you amazing value. I don't know if my host, Akolade, are you still here? Hello, Mr. Akolade, are you still here? Okay, I guess he... All right, okay, so he's back. Welcome back, sir.
Wow.
So finally, I want to appreciate you for staying to the end. I want to appreciate you for attending this conference. And I want to promise you, if you implement what you learned, I promise you, in 30, 50, 60 days from now, you're going to be coming back with testimony. This is not a story. This is what I have implemented over the years. So please make sure that you apply what you learned. Thank you so much. So Akolade, you can always round off so that we'll call it a night.
Okay. This has been so amazing. This has been so amazing. Thank you so much, Chinedu, for all that you do. Thank you for giving value unreservedly. I mean, I was looking at the old bonuses as we were listing them. At the end of the day, you rounded it up to 15,000 naira. I'm like, whoa, who does that? So if I were you listening to me right now, the best thing I would do right now is to simply head on to make the payment and do as I've been told. Because this is a steal, sincerely speaking. This is really, really a steal. So you can just help yourself out by ensuring that you be part of those that will enjoy this course. All right, this is a steal away. Okay, you might not get it anywhere. Not even you might. You can't get all of this value anywhere. You can't get them anywhere. Looking at, for someone to have brought all these industry giants to come share from their wealth of knowledge and expertise with you, and this person is still going ahead to offer you value, you should know this person understands his onion. And for some of you that go here based on the sponsored ads that you saw, that should tell you that he knows what he is doing. Paul Chinedu is not a newbie in the Facebook ads industry, right? No, 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 no. He's not a newbie. You can trust me on that, and you can trust him as well. So thank you so much, Paul, for putting this together. So on behalf of the Sales Act Conference team, I want to appreciate our keynote speakers, Emeka Nobis, Rosemary, Chioma Obi, Abraham Orukpe, and our beautiful and amazing and awesome panelists, Kenny Wokoye, Joshua Umba, Fee Steven, and Fortune Chidera. Thank you so much. You've done amazingly, amazingly well. Don't forget, I noticed that you guys actually did what I requested for, which was ensuring that you subscribe to the YouTube channel, because I was looking at the numbers and I could see that it's really jumping up. So for some of you that you are yet to subscribe to the YouTube channel, the best thing you can do for yourself is to ensure that you subscribe to that YouTube channel. That's one. Then secondly, each of the speakers and the panelists that have graced this platform, ensure you follow them. You can join their email list and still drink from their wealth of knowledge. Okay, they are all on Facebook. You have on Twitter, on Instagram. Follow them up and engage their content, and of course, buy from them. Another thing is, why Kenny was here, he gave a free material for you to actually read. That is how to story sell, to make 8-figure. So he gave his 8-figure framework and model that you can use to story sell. You know what story selling means, right? So he has sent the file to Paul Chinedu, and this file is going to his email list. And only those who registered via the link, that is salesarc.com.ng, are the set of people that will be receiving this file. So probably you came in from YouTube, you just joined on YouTube directly. You didn't join in through the approved registered link. Please, you can do that now so that your name, your number, and email address will be saved and you can receive this package. And to add to that, for the offer that Opportunity has dropped tonight, the best thing you can do is just to take up that offer right away within the time frame. Okay, postponing things might be too late. So if I were you, I'll grab my key part and I'll make my payment right away so that you don't delay. Okay, this year has been said, a lot of good things have been said concerning this year. So the best thing you can do for yourself is to help yourself, because heaven help those who help themselves. All right. So you also become someone, have that potential to be helped. Okay. A baby, let's say a 1-year-old or 6 months, that really wants to be carried, will have to raise the hand like this, okay, before anybody can carry such a child. So if you really want to be carried along in this journey and shown the path to wealth, okay, you just have to become helpable. Yeah, if there's a word like that, become helpable so that you can really, really be helped. Paul Chinedu has done a lot here. He has done a lot. And don't forget, 23rd of November, 2024, the Sales Act Conference physical event is coming live in the beautiful and amazing Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. We are going to be there live, excited. Right? I'm so excited, so excited. So looking forward to seeing you. For every one of you that have joined us from the beginning, day one, and today, day two. I look forward to see you in that event. So start getting yourself prepared. You can even buy your ticket for those coming outside Abuja now. Get your ticket, get everything ready so that nothing will stop you. Okay? I look forward to seeing every one of you there. So this is Sales Act Conference. Yeah, you might post it on your status on your newsfeed that you really attended a conference where you were taught on how to sell. It is fine. It is beautiful. But the best thing you can do to yourself and for yourself is to show the results. So when people ask you, how were you able to get this result? You tell them, I attended the Sales Arc Conference with Paul Chinedu.
Yeah.
Okay. And there are some of you that there's a particular label. When I say label, you've been known to be a particular kind of person from a period to this time. So by putting to action and executing all of the models and strategies that have been shared on this platform, you will just see how your life is going to transform sporadically, right? So people that knew you before will ask you what changed. You may not notice change, right? Because it is you that you're experiencing. You may not notice it, but others will tell you, come on, you've changed. You no longer do this like this. Oh, you no longer owe rent. Oh, you no longer owe bills. Something would have changed. Even your landlord will now become will begin to call you his friend. Why? Because you are now up to date with your payment. And that's because you've decided to take action. Okay, you've decided to take action. So everyone that has joined us from day one to day two, I say a big thank you to you. You are the real MVPs. You've decided to keep living because only those who cherish and value knowledge are those that are ready to live. Okay, and you've already proven the fact. Thank you so much for joining. And don't forget, for all of the highlights that you've gotten from this event, please go to your social media platforms. Any words from any speaker that it's one spot in your body and you really felt it, go out there and share. Okay, talk to people about it. Tell them what you've learned and let people know that there is an amazing man that is on earth that is so benevolent with his gifting. That is Paul Chinedu. Let people know that you've truly encountered something. It's not good to hoard things. If Chinedu had decided to hoard his knowledge, he will keep making his money, right? And you still remain where you are. But because he's been liberal, he has decided that you and I are able to get on these secrets that he has discovered. He brought industry giants. Look at all the list of speakers and panelists. There is no small person among them. I need amazing guys doing great big stuff. Okay, you could hear what they were saying, you could hear their content and all that. So for him to sacrifice himself, the time, the resources, and everything to put this together, I think is one way you can appreciate is telling other people about it. Okay, take a screenshot where you find so good, post it on your Facebook, tag the speakers or the panelists that, oh, this person said this and that. Oh, while I was in class listening to Emeka Nobis as he spoke on this and that, while Rosemary was speaking on daily credit alert, I got this and that. Tell people about it, tell people about it, tell people about it. So you could remember that Jesus healed 10 lepers, but only one person came back to say thank you. And that one person, Jesus told him that your healing is now made whole, that is perfect. So if you're able to do this, it can even be a way that you become closer to any of these speakers. And by that, they can bring you into the inner circle. I know what that means. You know what that means, right? So gratitude is powerful. It starts from the little things like this. Thank you so much for your time, your effort, your data. Yeah, very important. Though it's a free event, but the fact that you've released yourself to learn, okay, that means a whole lot. My name is Oluwatoba Akolade, and it's so amazing to have hosted this day two event. Thank you so much, Fortunately, for the invite. I appreciate you. To every one of you, I wish you a very sound sleep and a beautiful night rest. Fortunately, what do you have for us as we close?
I am just here to really appreciate you for all your
Paul, are you
time,
there?
for your shares, for the tags, for the comments, for the effort, for the data. I really appreciate. And I promise you that if you apply what you learned from the day one and the day two, from all of the amazing and fantastic speakers, you're going to be getting amazing results. And I would want to see you physically on the 23rd of November,
Yeah.
2024. We're going to take pictures. We're going to shut down Abuja. Like, if the virtual edition is like this, you can imagine what the physical one is. We are working so hard to bring more amazing speakers that will blow your mind. Trust me on this. So make your plans, block out the time, and make sure that 23rd of November 2024 is free, right? Make sure that you include it in your schedule and ensure you are there. I promise you, just like God value in this section, you're going to get value in that particular physical edition. Thank you so much. And that will be my final words for tonight.
Okay, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm seeing the comments. Thank you so much. Thank you, Melvin. Thank you, Rosemary. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ahmad. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I sign out. Stay jiggy, stay actionable, and don't forget the SUB. Keep it simple, keep it useful, and the SUA, and keep it actionable. Bye for now.
Thank you so much. All right, I'm excited that this is the end of the CSR conference, the virtual section. Please make sure that you follow us on our Facebook page, saleshack.official, and also join our WhatsApp group because this is where all the information will be passed. Whatever is happening about Sales Hack, the information is going to be passed on the WhatsApp group. If you're not on the WhatsApp group, please check the link to the WhatsApp group in the comment section. And if you're watching the replay and the group is already filled up, please WhatsApp me 081 and we'll take it up from there. Thank you so much, and this will be the end. Bye.